Hello and welcome to the ArchieLuxury live stream. How are you guys going today, guys? How is it going today? How are you going? We got the Snake on. Hey, Snake, how are you?
Archie, hey, I'm doing fine. I absolutely apologize for missing your car show, Archie.
Yeah, that's okay. It was a disaster.
The time
It was a disaster.
out of whack.
It's a disaster. It was a disaster. I wrapped that baby up.
Well, I
It was
apologize.
so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. You know, it was terrible. Look, I'm just not in a great. We've got plastic on. Shit. What are you doing, plastic?
At the dentist, my friend. With the children.
At the dentist?
Oh,
You go to a dentist on a Saturday?
Yeah, mate. 7 days. It's called Chermside Dental. It's a great place. 7 days.
What's happening? The flooding. The flooding, is it bad? Flooding. In my way, everything is flooded.
really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hey, happy birthday to Mrs. Archie, by the way.
Yes, guys, we're doing a fundraiser today. It's been a disaster. I went out to get flowers.
I can't stay long, my friend, but quickly, I want to bless your stream today, you two, Snake, and bless Hiromi for her wonderful birthday. And Archie, one more thing. Watch Nicholas ran a fantastic stream last night. He is an amazing talent. And I can't
watch Nicholas. Watch Nicholas if you're watching. Come on the stream.
Yes,
watch Nicholas on the stream.
You two will make beautiful videos together. I must go, my friend. Happy birthday, Hiromi.
Hey, man. See you later. See you later.
See you, Plastic. Hope you feel better, bud.
Thanks, man.
Sounds like he's fucking in pain.
He's in a dentist.
Yeah.
It's called a hip pocket pain. We got Lord on here. Hello, Lord.
Hi, Pontiff. How are you?
Not so good. My homeland is being invaded by Russian infidels.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
It's a disaster. It's a disaster. I mean, the president's come out and said, we will give weapons to anyone who wants to fight. And he recommends to make Molotov cocktail. I mean, do you understand the weaponry the Russians have?
Yes. It's hardly matched by a relatively small country like Ukraine. No offense.
It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Proportions. Yes. Look, I mean, I've said it yesterday. Our heart is with all the people who are affected by this.
And then in Brisbane, we're flooding. Brisbane is getting flooded. My studio is leaking.
It's raining?
It hasn't stopped raining for
days. Man,
everything is wet and swampy. Man, I want to go out for a drive in the car. I can't drive anywhere. Everything is wet, swampy. Can you detail your car in the rain, Snake? Snake? Where's he gone?
I can't respond to any car questions, Archie, unfortunately. I would love to take his place.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We got Marcelo. Hello, Marcelo.
Hey, guys. How are you guys doing?
Not so good. My homeland is being taken over by Russians, and Brisbane is flooding. It's a disaster on so many fronts.
I see. Okay. Wow.
Everything has gone bad, okay? And I tried to do a car show this morning. Jesus Christ, I gave up after 10 minutes. It was so bad, Snake. It was so bad.
Archie, you know I always want to help you.
That's okay, man.
You should have texted me or something. I had no idea it was even happening.
It's okay, man. It was so bad. Jesus Christ. It just.
Well, what was so bad about it? Like nobody came on and there was no discussion.
And I was flat. I'm flat. I'm about as useful as a run flat.
Well, fuck. I feel bad.
I couldn't even sustain it. I was Bugsy Malone, £1.80. Paul, do you miss your Breguet ever? Actually, I do. That was a great watch. I really enjoyed it. They've gone nowhere in price. They have gone absolutely nowhere. They've gone nowhere. But I do miss it. Yeah, it was a great watch. It was a great watch.
I've always liked that brand.
This is the Type 20 we're talking about, right?
Yeah, it was a lovely watch. I loved my Type 20, but it's just they haven't gone anywhere in price. But you know what I mean? Then I don't understand it. Rolex has gone crazy. I mean, so much. It's a great watch. Plastic O'Toole, $2. Happy birthday, Hiromi. Hashtag Watch Nicholas AC3 collab. Thank you, Plastic O'Toole. I'm going to put the aircon on. It's so humid and wet and sticky. 1 minute, guys. Anyhow, guys, let me just say to you, it's been a absolute disaster. NATO is evil. Well, let me just say this to you. NATO, what do you join then when you've got an aggressive powers? You join NATO to have support. That's the whole reason NATO exists. It's so smaller countries aren't beaten up by big countries. That's the whole reason of NATO. Rob, I'm going to put you in timeout for that stupid comment there. NATO's evil. There's a lot of things that are evil, Rob, and I think you're one of them. Guys, I like that Reverso you've got there. That's the King Edward VIII. You know, in World War II, King Edward VIII, the king who abdicated, he used to trade currency, which was highly illegal, but I don't know if you know that, Lord.
Yeah. Well,
did you know that? Who's got the background noise on there?
No, nothing. Is
okay. Yeah, he used to trade currencies, which was illegal. I don't know if you know that.
You know, he was based in the Bahamas, but you know what it takes to maintain all these lovely luxury collections. You know, he had a whole extensive selection of Goya trunk.
He loved the Goyard there. Right. And we've got that watch boy on. Hello, how are you?
Hey, that watch boy.
Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. How are y'all?
Not so good. Bugsy Malone, £1.80. I'm looking at a Type 20, Type 21 rose gold pre-owned. I never thought the 21 looked as good. It's a bigger size. It wasn't as simple as the 20. But Bugsy, they're a good buy. They're a really good buy. Come on, Bear. Come on. Let's get Bear on here. No talking politics with Bear. He's wrong, okay? So there's no point arguing with Bear. He thinks Yugoslavia was a success before. It was a fucking disaster. That's any of these countries that have brushes with communism are a disaster. Okay. Bugsy Malone, £1.80, 10 grand, UK, 8 under retail. Pretty good price. Rose gold. Oh, Lord House Pond. Here we go. Lord, $62.58. Happy birthday, Hiromi, Mrs. Pontiff. A poultry, that's a very good contribution from a humble servant. But this is all I'm able to raise for my load. That's fine, Lord. That's beautiful. Yes, he lived in the Bahamas, King Edward VIII. And what else were you saying there?
I was saying he had an extensive collection of Goya trunks. He had all this bespoke jewelry for his wife from Cartier.
Yes.
He had He had all these shoes, racks upon racks, all these custom tweeds, pants, plus fours.
Fabergé eggs.
All this costs money to maintain art. You know that.
So
He
what are you
had to turn
saying?
some tricks. He had to turn some tricks.
Did he have any Fabergé eggs?
Yeah, but you know, if anyone else was currency trading, they would have been jailed. But
yeah, well, I mean, this is one of the lesser sins of the Duke of Windsor, I have to say.
lesser sins.
He had some interesting political sympathies that I cannot endorse.
Yeah, please not. That's his political sympathies. They're like Bear's political sympathies. Maybe not as extreme as Bear's.
Look, I'm going to say something that might sound contradiction comparing to maybe different cultures or something, but I guess Lord might agree with me because he's Jewish. Also in the ghetto, when Jewish used to be slaughtered, we used to have theater and we used to have jokes and comedies. You understand that? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand. You know,
so sometimes humor it help in crisis like this. That's why I also was doing jokes yesterday, and today I would expect to make a joke about that as well, because
we understand
the way it is. Yeah.
Lord,
we have to keep our moral up.
To be very aware of his sins there, Lord.
Yes, that's good. Self-consciousness is good. It's a first step, at least.
But he seemed to be happy with that Simpson lady, didn't he?
Wallace Simpson. Well,
he seemed happy, didn't he, or not?
You know, there's some romanticism in that story. I don't believe it, but it is a great story when you have this idea of a king giving up his throne to get married to the love of his life, Wallace Simpson. It's a wonderful story. Whether it's true or not, that's another discussion altogether. But it really makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. They had a special connection for sure.
Kind of like Romeo and Juliet with a happy ending.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. You're right there. He was rather flawed as an individual.
We all are, in our own ways, in our different ways. We all are.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, thank you so much for your super chat there, Lord. Why doesn't Bear come on? I want to talk watches today. I'd really like him on because Farmer Joe, Big Mech, $2 Friday, a 5 fur coat Friday, 555 fur coats. I don't understand that. Oh Lord, let's have a look at that. Do you like the Goyard stuff, Lord?
I do, actually. I do. I have an emerging addiction to them. I just surrendered them for personalization, but I have a cigar case and a wallet.
By the way,
the cigar case is a hard-sided cigar case, or?
Yeah, it's like a two cigar Churchill size container.
Okay, got you. You know, Goyard
Archie,
stuff
by the way, this crisis have to do anything with you flying to London? I mean, does this can interrupt something?
I don't know. I'm hoping that this Ukrainian thing will be over in a week.
Yeah, let's just not even go there.
There's going to be a big backlash. Already he's getting a backlash. Like, you got to remember too, he's a politician. He's He can only...
He's a damn good politician.
Well, he can only control things for so long. When the people hate your guts, the people hate your guts. You can only put so much propaganda out there in this world now with social media and that. It's not all kind of, it's not as easy as it was in the past.
We'll call you out on your
Lord Halsey Pot.
Yes, sir.
Would you buy hard case? I can tell you some hard case bargains if you wanted to buy some.
Look, the thing is, I have a few Taiga items from Louis Vuitton.
I hear some hesitation.
Yeah,
Bugsy Malone, £1.80. I love Bear on the show with Archie. Yes, Bear, come on.
We all do.
You know what? I had lunch with my son yesterday. That was a good lunch.
I'm so glad to hear that,
Bear.
Arch.
Come on. We give Bear a big Bear hug. Let me say this to you. The hard. Do you have any Louis Vuitton hard case?
No, what I was going to say is they had this extensive collection, but they also used to travel in ocean liners, right? We travel when we travel on airplanes where they throw away our cases, in any manner of ways. It's only for decoration at this point, right? Unless you're flying your own jet plane or something, which I'm not privileged enough to do.
No, but
I like a lot of softer stuff. I have like a duffel bag in Louis Vuitton.
What sort of car have you got, Lord?
I don't talk about my cars. Yeah.
Cars? More than one? Are they? What do you have, Lord? Now you've.
I just show off my watches. That's enough out of character for me.
Do you have a European car?
Yes.
What do you
Can
got,
someone
Lord?
super chat?
Can you please tell us one of the cars, Lord?
No, I can't. I'm not gonna.
Is it a
it's
supercar?
We talk about watches. We talk about watches. Watches are great.
Holy shit! He's got a Bentley. You got a Bentley?
No, my guess he's probably got a Ferrari.
Yeah, he looks like that. You know, that sophisticated, unshaven look.
Yeah,
got
just
Ferrari,
look at that wily face.
And he wears a tie. You can only pull off a tie if you have a Ferrari or a Bentley.
Maybe
Lord has to.
Okay, Lord.
It has to be a supercar. He's got to have a supercar.
Wait a second, Lord. Would you reveal one of your cars for what amount of super chat?
No, there are certain parts of my life
you don't want to expose because there's only so many Paganis in the world, guys. There's only so many Paganis in the world.
No, honestly, I think this is an egg that we're not going to be able to crack with Lord.
Let me say this to you: why don't you buy hard case? Are you buying hard case luggage now?
Look, I no, because like for me. Like in the old country, I have bigger houses, but here I live in an apartment which is very small, and hard cases to me are just decoration.
Is it 200 or 300 square meter apartment you've got?
It's smaller than 200. It's very small. It's just a one bedroom.
150.
Well, this is my apartment for all we care about. Right?
How many rooms? 7 or 8 rooms you've got?
Maybe no rooms. Maybe it's an open.
Do you have separate servants' quarters?
The sleeping bag is at his feet.
No.
His tent is just out of camera's sight. And right, Lord?
Yeah.
You don't know. Nobody knows. Yeah.
I got to tell you guys. What's happening to the share market, Lord? Is it down? What's happening, share market?
I don't know. Ask someone with a better portfolio. I'm just invested and watch it.
Bear! We got you, Bear! We missed you. You know that?
Cheers, cheers, cheers to Hiromi. Happy birthday,
Happy
madame.
birthday. Cheers. Cheers, Bear.
I wish her all the best. God bless her for putting up with you.
Archie,
for
super
raising
chat.
those two beautiful kids.
Jubilee, $10 off the drink, big boy.
Off the drink.
You know, it's been a disaster today. I went to get flowers for Hiromi. Tim sent me the money.
Yeah.
The roads are flooded. You know, in Brisbane, we've got flooding. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Did you manage to get her flowers or no?
I went to the supermarket. I had to go to the supermarket.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I want to say hi to Lord. I want to say hi to Mikey, Marcelo. Nice to see you guys.
Hi, Bear.
I'm running a little bit late, but nevertheless, I'm here. I'm here.
The car show was a disaster. I ran it for 10 minutes and pulled the pin.
I would have been there if I had known it was on.
So bad, Bear. It was so bad.
Next time, text me, Archie. Text me next time.
All kidding aside, you want to do a right car show?
I think I should do it on the live stream channel.
Of course, you do it with Mikey, Ron Paul, and Tanzil. You get these three fuckers on, Ron Paul, Mikey, and Tanzil. You actually can have a very good live stream on cars. I
might even see if I can get Ronnie Paul at the end of today's show. I might even do a bit of car show if we get some interest. But I've been really down, Bear. I got to be honest with you, Bear.
I can understand that. Actually, Bonnie was asking about you. She asked me, how is Paul handling the whole Ukrainian thing? I told her that you are very sad and sensitive about it.
It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Yeah. I mean, you've seen the videos on YouTube and you've seen the Facebook.
Yes.
That's not bullshit. They had tanks driving over cars.
Yes, it is disaster. It is sad. It is catastrophic. I feel sad and hurt.
And the sad thing is, these are the same people. Really, the Russians and the Ukrainians are basically the same. I mean, the Ukrainians are super nationalistic, but you got to understand they've intertwined for hundreds of years, and even in the last. Anyhow, it's just a disaster to see this. Even look, I don't want to talk about it too much, but we've got flooding. So back home is a disaster. And you know, you got people deserting the country. Like you see them with a suitcase. How many days food can they survive?
In all honesty, Archie, I did not expect that it's going to get this bad. I thought it's going to be a bit of a power play and a little game rather than anything else. But as you said, I've seen some things that really hurt my heart. And I have to say I blame NATO with United States of America, and I blame Russia. And I have to say it's unfortunate that Ukraine has been used here in a most.
Do you know how many times Ukraine has wanted freedom in the past?
I do know that. Just I want to say with the background noises. Whenever we start with the background noises, I'm really gonna ask you, Arch, to mute, because listen, if I can do it, I come to this show always prepared to not have interruptions, to do a presentation in the right way, to talk with you, to communicate with the viewers, and I don't see that everyone else participating in this live stream cannot do the same, regardless who it is.
Yeah.
So please, can we respect, if nothing else, the viewers? That's all I'm asking. We don't have to even respect each other, just viewers. Thank you.
Bear, I want to say this to you, Bear. Where would you put your money now? The world's turning to shit. Steel Sports Rolex, Bear.
Listen, the world is not going to turn to shits. Let's be honest. By the way, we have our beautiful friend NATO.
Good.
NATO, $15. Happy birthday to Archie's wife. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much there.
Thank you, NATO.
Bear, I wanted to tell you this. Lord,
this is in my opinion, Archie. Now, if you want to talk serious about finances, this is going to be a year of opportunities for those who know how to invest. This is not any more easy market the way it was 2021 when they were just pumping the money. But if you know the game and if you can play it right, you can make a lot of money in this kind of market, in this kind of situation. By the way, you have super chat from Piccolo,
$10 New Zealand. Thank God, Bear. Thank you for making that clear.
Yeah, Piccolo, I am a viewer as well. I watched Archie shows before even I participated. It always bothered me when people disrespect the live stream. I remember getting into heated fight with Pigsley in the early days over that. And that's when he started first threats of leaving the show. But anyway, so what I want to say, Archie, this will end. I feel bad for people who are going to lose their lives, for young soldiers, for innocent civilians, for people who should not at this time, at this age, experience this kind of things. That's unfortunate.
Shouldn't be happening.
You know yourself, when a country goes to civil war, it's a disaster. People get killed, murdered, raped, shot, tortured. It's a fucking... Speaking of the new talent, we've got T and Tickers on. Hello, Tickers.
T and Tickers, nice to see you, sir. Welcome.
All right.
He's got his Ukrainian Air Force uniform on there. He's ready to jump into action. He's going to be parachuted in.
Ready to jump in my fucking bed, I tell you. Jesus.
Got his fucking mil-spec Pelagos ready to go.
Sal Wee, look at that. He's a commando. All he needs is a big Bowie knife in his back pocket. He's ready to go. Sal Wee, $3. God help the brave citizens of Ukraine.
T and Tickers, I'll send you one of my bag knives. You'll be ultimately prepared with one of the world's
I'm sure, but so would be the fucking customs to fucking rag my ass for trying to get one of them.
Oh, bummer.
So yeah,
they'd see one of these knives and they'd run, man.
Yeah,
they'd run.
Hey, actually, I did my first live stream myself yesterday, my own channel yesterday.
Wow.
By the way, I did forget because when I came on, I was watching prior to that, getting ready for the live stream. You banned somebody for saying that NATO is evil.
I gave him a 5-minute timeout.
Who did? I did.
You, Paul, I'm gonna tell you right now. You want to piss me off? You'll do that kind of stuff, okay? People have a right to their opinion, okay? I think NATO is a fucking continuation of the Third Reich, okay? So ban me. Ban me right now, forever. I believe that. I'm telling you. NATO is a continuation of a Third Reich. And I strongly believe that.
That's just ridiculous, Bear.
No, it's not ridiculous.
He just timed them out, and the guy took it in jest. He took it as a...
okay. Bottom line is we're gonna start. People say 10 times worse things on this chat, and we are not even considering banning them. So I want to just make sure that we understand. I have my opinion. I'm not going to stop you saying that NATO is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Fine.
But you got to understand, Bear, the whole point of NATO is to protect.
They killed thousands and thousands and thousands of innocent children throughout the decades. Okay? Thousands and thousands. And Europe is not the only valid place in the world. It's not like
NATO.
$3. I'm not. He's timing in there. Look at that. NATO.
Look. You know what? I actually also going to agree with Bear because NATO is a piece of shit. Also comparing to what they did to Israel regarding
what other choices?
What's going on? No, regarding what's going on. If you
have no NATO, what are you going to have? You're going to have the big superpowers bullying the smaller countries. Is that the answer as well? Is that the answer?
Dude, they are the biggest bully in the world. Biggest bully in the world. You are not with us, You fucking don't have a right to exist. Come
Andrew,
on.
£2. Bear, Arch got two things. Arch got to think about invading Tim at London Watch Show. And
Oh,
NATO,
yeah,
$3. Me neither. Me neither. Me
Oh,
neither.
so so Archie, I opened the tea room yesterday. Yesterday for an hour. I did my own stream. It was pretty good.
Congrats once
tell you
again,
guys,
TN Pickers. By the
I'm
way,
really down. What's happened to the share market, Bear? Give me an answer on the share market. What's happening?
I'm reading the chat. Sorry, you're talking to me?
Yeah. What's the share market like at the moment?
Hey, it went up. It went up. It had a great rally.
It's had dead cat bounce. It bounced a bit.
I don't know that it's a dead cat bounce. I mean, technical signs of the stock market were indicating that's going to happen. I think it was more of a fear sellout that was driven by the hysteric United States of America media and Australian media, basically two worst medias in the world, including ArchieLuxury. I'm kidding. But it is actually had a great rally today. Dow Jones was up at 1,000 points and ended up at 800 points or something up, and that was a 2-day rally. I made shitload of money. I'm in a good mood.
Are you in a good mood then?
Yeah, I'm in a great mood.
So if you made a shitload of money, why don't you sell? Get out then of this risky investment.
No, that's not what you do, Paul. You don't. When you invest money, you don't get out. That's not how it works.
You don't quit.
You know that. You keep going, man.
Yeah, you move it around. You keep making money.
You don't really move it around. You just have to be steady. I'm not buying crypto shit. Oh man, some people fucking hate me. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, Paul, it's not going to be that bad, okay? It's not going to be that bad. We'll get out of this. I'm gonna say again, now going back to being serious, I'm genuinely sad.
Super chat.
Bright blue comment, $2. Bear is anti-NATO pro bracelet.
Yes.
See what he did there. See what he did there.
This is the guy who kept saying, "I wear all."
See,
Al
29 says that I'm a hypocrite because I live in a NATO country. I be honest with you, I don't know any Canadian that gives a flying fuck about NATO. We are in NATO because we have no choice. We gotta be in NATO. What the fuck we gonna do? We're next to US. We do what they say. The last time Canada ever tried to say something opposing United States was during the Pierre Trudeau. That's why a lot of people like Pierre Trudeau, because he had some guts to say something to fucking Americans. And in all honesty, since then, we just bow. Whatever they say, we keep bowing and yes, okay, thank you.
That's the way Ukraine should behave, see?
Well, that's the way Ukraine is going to behave after Russians are done. But they're going to be bowing to Russia. That's the way it's going to be.
Bugsy Malone, £1.80. We don't have journalists now. We have activists.
That is so true. That is so true. However, one good thing about this war, it seems that left and right are united in hatred toward Russia. So for a change, you might see the similar news on Fox and MSNBC, which is kind of hilarious, which is kind of funny. However, that's not going to
that's why you should watch RT today.
I always watch RT. That's my favorite news.
Actually, you know what? Besides this issue, I used to love RT.
I know you do. You're pro-Russian deep in heart.
I got to tell you,
hey, I want to ask you, actually, it's her birthday today, and we should keep mentioning that because we are actually fundraising money for your lovely wife. How do Japanese people, I know how we Slavs are, we're so fucked, it's not even funny. Our temperamental nature creates these problems. But how do Japanese people perceive these kind of crises. What did your wife think about this whole thing?
Ah, look! She
doesn't give a shit.
No, they say it's a disaster. It is. I mean, whenever you have a country invades another country, it's.
But what are her comments? Like, how does she comment on that?
I suppose she kind of she's asked a few questions in that, but I think the thing is people are people. When another country invades another country and people are mass exiting, it's a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disaster.
True.
It's terrible. I mean, you don't need to be Einstein to see that this is a disaster on a
worldwide scale.
I want to ask
it's
you
genocide. It's going to be a genocide. This is the thing. It's going to be horrible when you have military comes in.
Calling this genocide is an insult to genocide that was committed by Nazi Germany against Jewish nation. Be reasonable, because Americans have a tendency to call genocide anything that they that fits their political narrative. I want to ask you something, Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, seriously, I think. Personally, I think they should have just surrendered and said, right, take over. If you're going to move troops in, just peacefully said, right, take over.
I agree.
I think this is stupid. By saying arm yourself and make Molotov cocktail, that is a fucking disaster, right?
It's basically
I'll be honest with
suicide.
you. I think he should have said, right, we surrender. We're going to give up. Please withdraw your troops. We give up. We leave.
I agree.
We cannot possibly fight you. Because let's face it, Ukraine has got dated technology in small numbers. It's ex-Soviet technology. The Russian technology walks all over it. It's just statistics. It's pure mathematics. Okay? It's pure mathematics. It's a disaster for the Ukrainian side. I think they should have just said, right, we give up. Peaceful takeover. Okay, we surrender. We are now surrendering. Give us a day to get out.
Yeah.
Give us free exit, and we'll go to Switzerland.
No, what they should have done is they should have said, listen, United States of America, Mr. Biden, and your fucking cronies, you got us here into this with Russia. You're not.
No, I think that's also biased. That's also biased. From their perspective, they don't see it that way. What they've got to say is, because of the loss of life, we should just give up. I think that they should have just given up. I don't think that. See, your narrative is also wrong. Okay, just like you don't like the Western narrative, the Russian narrative is also wrong. So I think honestly,
but that's the difference between you and I. I criticize both narratives. You don't.
No, I can see the fault. But I tell you this, I think they should have given up. They should have said, right, we hand over, and that's it. I think that's what they should have done, right? But to be honest with you, Ukraine has got a very long history of this stuff. But guys, with super chats, let's get these super chats. Let's get these super chats.
There's some people.
Diego says, I can't super chat. Why can't Diego super chat? What's going on here? I'm going to just go in there and I'm going to delete anyone who's blocked.
Listen, I just want to tell to Rotevator, he keeps saying remove bear, remove bear, remove bear. I'm going to expect you to super chat some money in the next 5 minutes. And if you don't, you will be removed.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
So,
okay, here we go.
Super
Inside
chat
information,
and you're fucking
$2. The Tickers live stream was like watching dogs, mate. What does that mean?
Well,
I don't know.
Listen,
it means hot action and action-packed and fun to watch.
Tickers, if it's any consolation, my car show was a fucking disaster today. Let me tell you that. It was embarrassing, man. It was so.
I had about 60 people watching, actually.
Not about.
It
started with 22,
Paul,
and it
I
fell.
I want to credit you for something, okay?
Yeah.
See,
That is
what I
nice,
respect
Tickers.
about what I
That is
respect
nice.
about people like you. Okay, number one, you have a personal involvement here. You are Ukrainian. You're hurt. Number two, you are, even with strong opinion on that, allowing other opinions to be given on your live stream. Okay, this is what I respect about you, Paul. You're the type of guy that people should be like in the news, on any media. You like to hear what others have to say. And you will maybe disagree, and you will get into a fight, and you might even explode. But you are not suppressing another point of view. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
And T, if somebody say that your live stream was the dog shit, congratulations, you made
Rotivator, you cheap, useless,
Sure,
basement smug. You cheap, useless, broke piece of shit. You cheap nobody. You are gone.
Thomas Burnett, Burmester, 18 pounds. Happy birthday, Harami. Arch, buy some flowers for your lovely wife. Thank you, so much, Thomas.
So that's 18 quid. Is that more than you spent on the flowers, Arch, for your wife?
Well, I didn't even spend it because Timmy spent it. Remember, Timmy sent me the money.
I didn't know this. I didn't know
Yes, Timmy sent me the money. Timmy did.
Wow.
It was Timmy.
Is he feeling all right?
Well,
yeah, no.
You shouldn't even differentiate. You bought those flowers for her. Whether the money comes in, it gets thrown in a pot, right? And you bought those flowers for her. They didn't come from Tim. They came from you.
Wow. Timmy did help a lot. Okay, so
yeah.
Look, guys, I got to tell you something seriously, Bear. I got to say this to you. This year is going to be, I think you gave very good advice. A lot of people can make a lot of money but it's very hard to predict what to do. So what would you do as an American or a Canadian? You want to make money. What do you do with, well, firstly, you got to have some money. Would you borrow money to invest money, or what would you do?
Oh, please don't borrow money to invest money. That's that's a big mistake. That's a huge mistake. No.
Insider information, $2. AC gave Tickers 800 subs, and he never... Look, Tickers is the new talent, okay? Tickers is a working guy. I don't hit Tickers up. You know, Tickers is just a nice guy. I like to have him on. That's okay. People contribute in different ways. Julie, $8. Happy birthday to your wifey, Arch. You're the real OG, my friend. Thank you so much indeed there. And Mr. Perpetual, happy birthday, Hiromi. $20. $20.
Lovely.
There.
Archie, did you make this
my
one?
friend, my brother from another mother, Bugsy Malone. Super chat.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Bear. Just hang on 1 minute there. Just hang on 1 minute.
And also, Pavel, did you make this too?
Just hang on 1 minute there. Because I want to say something to you, Bear. You know what? Guys, we've got to remember one thing here. I love my bear. At the end of the day, the bear is very, very important to me, okay? What I'm going to do, I just want to say, I'm just going to take stop. I'm going to take a few screenshots to give these to Hiromi. I'm just starting Plastico tool. Any donation, I'm going to show her because she doesn't really watch my show. I'm just taking some screenshots here of these wonderful super chats. Just tell me, I'm just going to, just let me catch up. Let me catch up.
Yeah, take your time.
I want to do this because this is a great contributions, guys. Great. I want to get every one of these here. I'm going to send them to her now because, Bear, we got to make sure that we pay homage. Just hang on. I'm just catching up.
Archie is actually doing right because in these horrible moments, happy birthday is not that happy. So it showed that there is some
I've been a bit down. But mind you, I tell you what,
yeah.
Bear, I took my son out yesterday. I had a good
Yes.
lunch with him. Thomas Burdett. I'm taking a photo of that. That's beautiful. I'm just taking these photos now.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday, Mr. Perpetual. Happy birthday, Harami. Mr. Perpetual, $20. Thank you so much, Mr. Perpetual. Bugsy Malone, £1.80. Trade the BMW for a gondola. Brisbane is new Venice. I tell you what, it's so, you don't understand, Bear. It's flooding here. Do you understand that?
Archie, there is more super chats coming.
Pavel,
This one, Pavel.
$5. Tickers, peeling partial stickers. That's T and tickers. Wishful thinking, $5. Rat equals brain. And Pavel, $20. I'm just going to take a
It's
photo
not a
of
rat.
that.
It's not a rat. It's a bear. What are you talking rat?
Oh, bear equals okay.
Somebody actually think I'm smart
Bear,
for a change.
Bear, happy
Bear! We got a birthday from Bear. Happy birthday to lovely Hiromi. Love from Bear. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to send those to her now. Thank you so. And Mike as well. Mike sent me some paper. Mike, you're a great guy. Bear, thank you.
Can you bring up the comment from Lee Smith, please? Just bring that
Lee
up.
Smith.
Last
yes,
comment from
Lee Smith. Burn. Bear. Oh, that's awful. Why would you say
but
that?
I want everyone to see this. What kind of person would do and say that? This is Archie. This is what I'm talking about. This is that sick fucking
Archie,
mind.
could you ban the guy off?
No. Don't ban him. Don't ban. Listen, I don't need him banned, but I want to show to people what a sick fucking assholes we have there.
Yeah, what a fucking
I want to
asshole.
show you. I want to show you that. No, burn the bear. Burn Bear's family.
Yeah, just what the fuck.
And then you say why I said it's a continuation of the Fourth Reich. Third Reich, Fourth Reich, whatever the fuck it is. That's
Lee
why
Smith,
I say
Lee
that.
Smith, you're a fucking knobhead. Come to London, I'll stick my fucking dick in your ear.
That's it. That's a great friend, you know.
And this is a very nice.
I love you, Tickers.
Andrew.
Here we go. Groundhog Day, $5. Happy birthday, Hiromi. Thank you so much there. Andrew, £10. Maybe Putin thought Arch was streaming car show from Kiev. Jokes aside, war is terrible. Let's respect other views. Thinking about the poor people who have died on both sides. Happy birthday, Hiromi.
Archie, take a picture of this. Take a picture of this. YouTube.
I've done that one.
What a beautiful super chat coming
Win
up.
back.
Coming up.
You did a picture?
Yes.
Look who's back.
Look who's back. Yeah.
Oh, what's happened?
Oh,
got a fat.
Yeah. Sorry.
Windbag Bear Archie. Thank you. Fat. He's back. He's back. Look into his eyes.
Look into his eyes.
Look at those eyes, Archie. They hypnotize me.
Beautiful.
I love
No,
you,
that watch boy. I said I'd stick my dick in his ear. That's what I said.
Yes.
Not in his anal, his ear.
Yes.
I love you, Tickers.
That's why, Big Ben. Congratulations. I hope you feel well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Big Ben. Some
That's
complications
wonderful
or
to see.
something.
I hope
We're
you're
catching up,
Oh.
Tickers, aren't we? Tickers, we're catching up, aren't we, in London?
Yeah, Dixie no, mate.
Yes.
Tickers might be all bite and no bite, but he's trying. I'm fucking plenty of bite, mate. Come and face me. I'll knock you into fucking next week.
I gotta tell you, there's some lovely people there. Fat Windbag Ben, I'm so happy to have him back. Gee, that's made my
Me
day.
too.
You know,
Yes,
I've missed him.
yes. Me too, man.
He hasn't
Me
been.
too.
He hasn't
Come
been
on,
well.
guys. There is 200 watching. Let's upvote. Let's bring some positive energy.
Apparently the one who wants to burn you is in London. Okay, bring it on then. London Watch Show. Come on then, you cunt. It's fine. You're in
Lee
London.
Smith, at least if
Bring
you're
it.
going to talk shit, throw some money down on it.
Fucking bring it.
Throw some money down in the form of a super chat while you're talking shit.
Fucking get your ass down here, you cunt.
He can't fucking afford it, guys. What who are you kidding? This is some loser sitting in a basement, angry at the world and his old mommy.
I'm just trying to fucking go to
I beat cancer. I'll beat you to fucking pulp. I'll tell you, you cunt. You know, tell you. Fucking swear.
What a loser. Anyway, it's a good thing that we have a
insider information. $2 cheap tickers can super chat Hiromi's birthday. Look, we don't need to push anyone to do anything. Whatever. Look,
here's
tickers
a
is
nice
cool.
super chat. Nice fat one.
Half on Smash. $50. Happy birthday to Mrs. Luxury from me and my wife, aka AC3's water pump. She used to get so mad how you thrashed her car. Now you have the same one. Yes. Actually, I saw a very good story on
two
Scotty
things,
Kilmer.
Archie, before the story, if you don't mind. There is another super chat, and if you can drop the link for our man, Ronnie Paul.
Oh, Ronnie Paul. I'd like to talk to Ronnie Paul. CS $2. What if Lee Smith looks like The Rock?
Yeah, fucking what if?
Don't matter. TNT tickers take him on.
Yeah, I'm sure he looks like Rock. That's guaranteed.
TNT tickers is an animal. He's a fucking honey badger. Check it out.
Yeah, I love honey badgers.
This is fucking TNT tickers. See what it says? Honey badger don't care.
They are vicious animals, honey badgers.
They're the most vicious.
It's not the size of the dog; it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honey badgers. Sir. What are they? They break into hives, don't they?
Oh yeah, they dig faster than a fucking anteater, and they kill lions. They'll take a fucking lion down. A lion attacks them, they'll kill a lion.
Is that right?
Nothing can touch a honey badger, man. They are the most ferocious, fucking vicious, don't fuck with it animal known to man.
So Lee Smith said I'm 3 foot. Now I'm bigger than 3 foot. I was 3 foot. I'd bite your fucking dick off without even fucking bending down, you cunt. I'm bigger than 3 foot. Trust me. Come and fucking find out.
I love it. I love
Ronnie
it.
Paul,
Ronnie
how
Paul!
are you?
Yeah, what's up, Archie? How's it going?
Look, I gotta tell you, it's flooding in Brisbane.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why you were washing your car.
Yeah, no, that was from a couple of days ago. I mean, can you wash your car in the rain or not? Is that good for it or bad for it?
Just leave it alone. By the way, you know what I noticed was how the drip pattern was on the car after you washed it. So they already waxed it for you.
Yeah, it still needs another waxing.
Why are you washing the car when it's like?
No, he said
fucking 2 days
Super
when
chat.
it's like 2 weeks old. It's got loads of wax on it. You don't need to touch it. You wipe the
Bugsy Malone, my brother
Bugsy
from
Malone,
another mother.
£1.80. Lee Smith, your threats worth as much as you, 0.
Yeah, so Archie, why are you busy washing your car when it's got wax?
No, I only washed
it
it once. I only washed it once because it was
still you don't need to for fucking months. It's got wax on it.
If the water beads right off your car, the wax is
if it
good.
beads off it, it's got wax. Yeah, it's got
and
wax.
then all you really need to do is get one of those dusters I was talking about and just dust your car.
Let's get this one. Herman Ingram. We haven't heard this name for a long time. $2. A wolverine would kill a honey badger, Mike. What's a wolverine? That's
Wolverine.
Very,
you know
very,
Wolverine.
It's very similar to a honey badger. I think it'd be a close fight.
And we got
I still think a honey badger would probably take it.
Me have old Yugo for car. You have BMW. HBD to wifey. What's that?
Happy birthday to wifey.
Happy birthday. Look at that.
Yes, thank you.
Lucer, thank you so much. Ronnie Paul.
Yeah.
I was those mats have come in handy because everything's got so dirty now. Those rubber mats, they're fantastic.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's just terrible, the flooding. We got flooded 10 years ago. Looks like we're going to flood again. What do you do when it floods, Bear?
You build the Noah's Ark.
CS $5. Lee Smith, do you have a mouthful for tea to bite off?
He's dickless. He hasn't got anything. He's dickless.
Paul, you did promise before I came on the live stream we're going to talk a little bit about watches today. You
could talk about watches, couldn't you?
You did say it, Paul.
I got to tell you, Bear, I have been, just 1 minute, insider information, $2, tickers, Sud, Super Chat, AC for 800 subs.
I tell you what, mate, I'll super chat you inside information for you to get fucking lessons in how to fucking spell properly, you thickless cunt.
You keep throwing the abuse there, Tickers.
You know. I think for Lee Smith, we should just delete any post of his that's not positive. If it's negative in nature, fucking just delete it.
What the fuck? We were not CNN. Are you fucking kidding me? What's wrong with you?
This is the channel of the guy who says leave a nasty and vicious comment below. You can't.
Correct.
Okay. I guess so. I just was
Ronnie Paul, you took your car for a drive around the other day.
Shit like that.
When are you taking it out?
April 1st. Not for another month.
Taking out what?
Well,
his car.
I have it only in for fire and theft. I don't drive it during the winter, so it's off the insurance.
Oh no! But come on,
sorry, Ronnie Paul. What car have you got? What car have you got?
He's got a Dodge Charger.
Dodge Challenger RT with the V8 Hemi, 5.7 liter.
That's pretty cool. Actually, I like that.
Say, how much power? How much power? 650? How much power?
No. This is an RT. It's got 376.
376.
Yeah,
it's about 10 years old. It's 10 years old, Tickers.
12
years old.
Wow.
I've been watching Scotty Kilmer a bit talk about BMWs. He said when the plastic is 12 years old, it starts to crack badly.
It does. On the turbo cars, the charge pipes and stuff start to crack. And
I wanted to ask you, why do they use plastic, for the ignition coils? Why do they do that?
Or they do on every car.
Lightweight, cheap.
Yeah, no sense in making coils out of metal. They've always been made out of plastic.
Probably biodegradable, isn't it?
Certain parts are always plastic, but the charge pipes, the pipes that are under pressure and shit on a turbo car, if it's quality, they're made of metal. If production car, they'll be made out of plastic. And yes, after 10, 12 years, the plastic becomes brittle because it undergoes intense heat under the hood. 12 years of heat cycles makes it brittle, and yes, it cracks. So when it cracks, you fucking replace it. No fucking big deal.
I'll be back in 1 minute. I gotta go for a toilet break. Bear.
Yeah.
Bear.
Run the show.
What watch are you buying? What watch are you buying? Tell me what.
Archie, do this super chat 1 second.
I got a good news.
You got another watch.
Yeah.
Archie, before toilet, three super chats here. This one, could you make this?
I'll grab that one. Thank you. Next super chat.
And this
Lucer. Okay, Lise. Oh, we did that one. I did that one. We already did that. I did that one.
Yes, you did?
Yeah, we did that one too, because Tickers had a tantrum.
I won't have a tantrum. I just told him what I'd pay super chat money for him to get lessons on how to fucking spell. He's obviously a bit fucking thick.
Bear, I'm trying to convince Archie to take one of his watches to that London watch show and flip it for something else.
Yeah, BQ Watches will do him a good deal. Go to BQ Watches, he'll do him a good deal with something he wants.
Honestly, he could sell one Calatrava and not even feel it.
And get a Pepsi. If you go to BQ and get a Pepsi, couldn't he? What's a Pepsi, doesn't he?
Unfortunately, Pepsi's gone berserk, so he could not cover
He needs to go and have a word with my mate Spencer. Spencer would sort him out.
Well, I mean, if we are advertising BQ watches, will BQ watches give the Pontiff a Pepsi at retail? If
He
not,
won't give him. He's not a retail
cut
dealer.
it
He's
off.
not a retail dealer. He's a great dealer.
Why
But you
does
can't
he
get
get
one.
why does he get free advertisement here?
Because
well, he I don't know who
Well,
actually.
hold on, he's my sponsor, and I'm saying he's going to London Watch Show. He's going
Right,
to be the
so you
biggest
can
stand
talk about
at
it.
London Watch.
You can
He's gonna
talk
be the
about it
biggest
on
stand
your
at
channel.
London Watch Show, and
You
Archie's
can
going to
you can
London Watch
talk
Show.
you can talk about it on your channel then if he's your
I have
sponsor.
done, but I'm talking about
Exactly.
the channel.
He's not this channel's sponsor. He's not going to get free
Hang on,
advertisement.
Lord, and this ain't your fucking channel. He's the Pontiff's. So let him tell me off, not you. It's not your channel. So,
Oh, we have
my
a
It's not
new
your
drama.
channel.
We have a
Tell
new
me not
drama,
to.
guys.
End of story.
Don't advertise a non-paying person.
Let Pontiff tell me that. It's not your channel, it's his. Let him tell me that, not you. It's not your
Bear
channel.
can tell you that too, I think.
Well, fine, well, let him tell me
And
then.
when the
It's not
Pontiff comes back,
place
he
to
can tell you
me.
again.
It's not your place to tell me. It's not your channel. You've only taken
It is my place because I'm protecting the Pontiff's interests. I'm
taking Marcello's channel over. We don't try and take Archie's as well. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. I'm not
affiliated with Marcello's channel at all.
I'm not
I
advertising
just
BQ
want to
watches. I'm
talk
saying
about
he's the biggest stand there,
watches.
and he will be able to look after Archie if Archie
Cut it out.
requires
Cut
a
it out.
decent watch.
Cut it
I
out.
just want to talk
I'm not
about watches.
I'm not. So I want. I get told what to do.
I think Archie should change out that Milgauss.
Well, my original suggestion was to change the Milgauss and Explorer 2 for the Pepsi.
Yeah, that's what I discussed with you.
Yeah, but he has very strong feelings about his Milgauss. He loves his Explorer. So you know what? Then the other thing I suggested: sell 2 Calatravas and buy a Batman, because actually I consider Batman to be aesthetically most pleasing watch with BMW. It's just because of the colors, the look, right?
Right, I get that, yeah.
And then ultimately, if you look at his collection, which is collection consisting of the steel stunners and Pateks, really, he's got 2 Calatravas. It doesn't kind of make sense. Everything else makes sense, right? He's got the wall time, he's got the annual calendar, and then he could have 1 Calatrava, and it's done in the aspect of what's it called, his Patek collection, and leave his stunners as they are, and now use that money from Calatrava for something on the side of a steel stunners in some kind of combination. Then I would maybe sell Milgauss and 1 Calatrava to get a Batman or get a Pepsi.
So which watches do you suggest he takes with him on this trip? You're saying the
whatever watch he wants to sell. Whatever watch he wants to sell. Because I start thinking, because he mentioned that he actually wants to sell a watch, that's opportunity, because he's gonna meet some competent, influential people down there that could do a favorable deal for him.
You see,
he will never have opportunity like that in Australia. Australia is shit market.
Yeah.
Listen, they're worse than us, man. You know how bad our market is? Australia is actually worse. People in US, they don't understand how lucky they are. So ultimately, I would say he should take whatever he decides to sell.
I told him at the very least, if he's going to go there with the Explorer 2, he should take the box and papers with him, because I have the same feeling. Somebody is going to tell him something, and he's going to wish that he had it with him.
Agreed. And whatever that is, if I understand correctly, anybody that knows better, please correct me if I'm wrong. UK is the top prices at the moment, so it's a seller's market. Really, in UK, selling a watch, you'll gain probably 3 to 4% overselling it on a shit Australian market.
Right. So what would be going for him would be, number one, the fact that he would be selling it for pounds if he does sell it, right?
Right.
The British pound. So he'd be winning on the exchange.
Right.
The UK is an island also. So their market is even tighter than Australia's.
It was a much bigger market. You got 60. How many million population?
Yeah, but
Australia's got.
How many watches?
Oh, listen, they pay top dollar right now, Archie. Ronnie, Paul, and I are talking, right?
Yeah.
We are talking that if you are actually going there, and you're considering selling one of your watches, you would benefit. You would benefit from a higher pricing in UK. You would benefit because you will meet there people who could angle it in your favor.
Yeah.
And you should bring with you paper and box for the watch you bring with you, so you are prepared
to sell it.
Chat.
I got to be honest with you. Hop on Smash, $2. I stand with Lord. Tickers off base.
Oh, you missed. Yeah, you missed that. You missed that, Arch, a minute ago. You were away. So
there was this mini war,
that one there.
Miniature war.
Inside information, $2. Typical tickers goes to all live, always negative.
Bless you.
COVID.
Bless you.
I got to tell you this now. Let me say this to you, okay? I already discussed it with Paul. He wanted the dealer wants to make £5,000 profit on a watch, Bear.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Can you please?
I asked him to
elaborate?
sell. I said, "Oh, the world time." He said, "Oh, the dealer wants to make 5,000 profit from what he sells it for."
Who said that?
Paul did. He's on this stream.
He didn't say dealer wants to make 5,000 on it. What are you fucking talking about? Fuck, you misunderstood things. And why would you?
Lord, what did he say, Lord? What did he say, Lord?
He said, Bear, he said dealer wants 20% profit. So they were using the example of Patek World Time that
that's crazy.
Archie has. So that came to be 5K in pound sterling.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't hear that. That's stupid. That's crazy.
Fucking ridiculous, Bear.
Yeah, but okay.
Okay. So wait a second. You guys talking about stupid because I just want a question because we are all, some of us, into business. I just want to have a question. If you have a business that you have employee, you have to pay rent, you have to survive. When you get a watch, how much you want to make a profit?
Okay, here we go. SR Bell, 67, $10. AC, I took a major poop this morning. An hour later, I had to rewipe. 2 hours after that, I had to rewipe again more times. Now I have several Dingleberry's advice. I've had to
check it out. It could be check it out. It could be cancer.
I have a question.
I got to tell you, Marcelo. I think 20% is too much on a big item like that. Okay, I reckon 10 to 12.5.
Okay, Arch, I do want to ask a question. Why would you sell your best Patek?
I'm thinking of cashing out.
No, if you're going to sell, start with what you have extra. You have 2 Calatravas, brother. So let's start at that. Let's start at that.
Good point.
And then when you sell that one, rethink the whole, because you literally could sell Calatrava without affecting your collection. You would not be missing it. Yes. Anything else that you sell from that collection somehow would be missed.
Yes, you're right.
So that's what I would do. And you know what? Which Calatrava? I don't know. You know that better. You know which Calatrava makes sense to sell and which one to keep.
Which one would you sell?
I don't know. To me, they're both. I would not favor one over the other.
One's automatic, one's manual wind.
What would give you better money? What would be better sell? What's easier to sell?
Easier to sell would be the manual wind one, to be honest with you.
But then there is your answer. That's, by the way, you have a super chat from Lucer.
Lucer, $2. Has Marcelo ever given his bird cocaine? Marcelo doesn't do drugs. He doesn't do drugs.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, okay.
What kind of question is this?
Well, hey, did you ever give the bird cocaine? No. Okay.
Marcelo doesn't even use cocaine.
I don't know what people sometimes, honestly.
Hey, Bear, I sent you an article, Bear.
Okay.
I sent you an article about, it was a Vice YouTube story about, they said the super rich hire these luxury hotels and run orgies there. Is that true or not?
Of course. What do you think? Where do you think orgies happen?
Say that again, Archie.
It was a video. It was actually a YouTube video.
It was from Vice. Vice did a story where they interviewed this hotel manager at a posh hotel, and he said the super rich hire the whole hotel. It's $250,000, for example, and they basically run orgies in different rooms.
Oh, so listen, Archie, you can go to Jamaica. They have
information quickly. Insider information, $2. Ticker's upbringing shows clearly on the stream. Ticker's, I don't see anything wrong with his upbringing. He's certainly not kowtowing to bullies and assholes, is he?
Let me say something to TNT Tickers. T, listen to me.
Yes.
Yesterday was me with what his name? Timepiece something. That it was jumping on me also. So today this guy jumping on you. It's okay. The point of get money, fuck it.
It's that information does it all the time. He just it doesn't matter. He
likes to have a
great.
go.
He just
Eyes wide shut. That's right, Sovran. Ronnie Paul. They had this article on Vice where they basically said that. What do you think? And I asked Bear, is it true? Bear said it's true. Of course it's true, Bear said to me. Have you participated?
No, but in Jamaica, they have a hotel there called Hedonism, and it's just one big swingers club.
Yeah, no, that's slightly different.
Yeah.
Not really, Archie. My sister was part of one of those last-minute travel clubs.
Yeah.
And to be a part of that club, you had to accept specific deals that they gave you as part of being in that program. So they gave her a surprise trip, like an offer, like it was really cheap to Jamaica. So her and her husband took it. And it turns out that the trip was to Hedonism. So they didn't know what the hell it was. And they ended up going there. And I told her, well, it's a swingers club. What did you see? And she said, I was at the table having dinner with my husband, and the table next to us, the girl was giving her husband a Hummer under the table.
That's no big deal.
So I'm not surprised by that. If you want that, you can just go to Jamaica and you can go swing.
No, but these are the super rich and powerful. They'll pick a very nice hotel.
These are the middle class.
What did you think, Bear? Have you been exposed to that in the hotel industry?
Of course not.
What?
Archie, I went to one of these really.
They never talk. A good hotel manager knows when to keep his mouth shut.
Correct.
Discretion is. Yeah. So, wait, does that happen? I don't know this. The super rich, do they behave like this, Bear?
I don't know. I'm not super rich, and I don't know anyone that's super rich. You know more super rich people than anyone on this panel.
Archie, I was at a hotel in Jamaica, 5-star.
Yeah.
And the entire tile floor in the lobby was black and white tile.
Yes.
By the way, Archie, this is very, very much relevant to the cities. This is European thing, really. It's not North America. It's not Australia. This is very European thing. Just so you know.
Oh, it's European. Oh, I see.
And that includes American rich people. It's just not taking its place on.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know, Archie. I go to Jamaica. I used to go to Jamaica quite a bit. I've always had an opportunity to go to that hotel if I wanted to. But
yes.
I don't know if you would take like a black light with you and shine it around.
Yeah.
what you'd find.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck yes.
You want to make sure what you're touching hasn't been.
Right. I'm off, Archie. It's quarter to midnight. It's like
Tickers, thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, Tickers.
Tickers is envious here. Inside information, $2. Tickers is envious of Lord and his wealth.
There's always going to be someone richer than somebody, innit? I mean, there's Lord's richer than me. There's somebody richer than Lord. There's somebody, there's always somebody. And money doesn't make you fucking happy, I don't think. It might make you happy in the long term, but you know what I mean? I mean, I said I had cancer a few years ago, and no amount of money could have fixed that. I got it fixed, but I wouldn't have got it fixed any better if I'd had £1 million. I still went privately, and I got it fixed as quick as I can.
Before you go, Tickers. Before
doesn't
you
strike
go,
me as a jealous person. Tickers doesn't.
No, Tickers doesn't
at all.
Before you go, Tickers, I would like a full screen with your beautiful Tudor on your wrist. Which, by the way, I'm on a waiting list. Believe it or not.
No, you got this Tudor? No way.
Good luck.
No.
Good luck. Good luck. You won't get what. I've heard the other day that all 2022s are now allocated. It's 2023 now.
Nice.
And I've also heard a rumor that they're going to stop making them after 2023. 2023 is the last year to make them.
To the side, Tickers. I want to see your face there next to it. To the side.
Did they discontinue the old style, the version 1?
No. But there's no difference apart from the stamp on the back. So this is the 21. The 22.
Nobody wants the old one. Everyone wants this one.
I know, but I'm asking, did they discontinue the old one?
No, it's available and nobody wants it. You can pick it up at a great discount.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Hey, how is the feeling with this rubber? Is good?
Sorry?
You put it on the
rubber.
How is this
rubber? The rubber strap, brilliant. I love that rubber strap. I love it better than the other one. Yeah, rubber strap is great. Great rubber strap. Love it. Yeah. So, yeah, you won't get a 21 now. You won't get a 22. You might get a 23, or you might be fucked and not get one at all. Just go.
Congratulations, man. And Ukraine needs you, Tickers. You parachute in and do the right thing. Okay?
You can find me from a fucking cannon like some cunts keep threatening on the chat sometimes, don't they?
Yes.
You want to find me from a cannon, so find me in that direction of Ukraine.
Yes.
Wear it in good health, Tickers. Enjoy your walk.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. I'll catch you all later. Cheers, guys.
See you soon, buddy. Take care.
Yeah, you too, man. Cheers. No problem. Thank you for having me. See you later.
Thank you so much, Tickers.
All right.
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously.
Trying to go.
That's a really good question there. They want 20%. What do you think's a fair margin? What's a fair margin, Bear?
Fair margin for what, Paul? I'm sorry, I lost.
We were talking about I should take a watch to the London Watch Show.
Yes.
What is fair margin? If I took it there, what do I allow a dealer to make out of me?
Oh, don't even deal. What do you mean, dealer? You're gonna meet tons of people there.
Sell it myself.
Well, exactly, sir.
ML MJ £2. Geo, blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Blacker the berry, the sweeter. Julie, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice.
He's saying Guile. I think Guile. Guile, you know, from the video game, the guy that looks like a soldier. And I think he's making the reference to me because I was talking about Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I get it. Some of the black girls there that are cute.
They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Ladies, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Archie, with regards to the Tudor, the only one that I think looks nice is the Harrods limited edition.
I disagree. I think the nicest looking is the new Diet Panda. I think it's a beautiful watch. I fucked it up. I got it and I sold it, and now I want it again. The second I like is the new Tudor. The new Pelagos. And then I would put Tudor B58 blue or the black, whichever you like. And then I would put Harrods. That's just to my taste. My issue with Harrods is that it's too big.
It's a 41, isn't it?
It's too thick. It's bricky.
Yeah, it's too thick. That's what I had with the Burgundy. That's why I got rid of it,
well,
because
yeah,
it was
that's
same problem.
That's a same watch. Same watch, different color.
If I have a Sea Dweller 43 and I have a Deep Sea,
yeah, but you're a big guy, Ronnie Paul. Me and Bear are dweeby.
No.
We're dweebs.
Let me tell you something, Ronnie Paul. I have both. I have a Harrods and I have the Sea Dweller 43. The Sea Dweller 43 is the beautifully balanced watch, and it's not thick. So when you wear it on the wrist, it looks fantastic. You put the Tudor Black Bay, not 58, it's very bricky. It looks like it's not balanced. It doesn't look even closely to the way that ST43 looks. Guaranteed.
Yeah, but it's got a. Does the Harrods one? It has a green bezel.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll show you. I got it.
Oh yeah, go get it. I want to see it.
I'll show you.
Hey Archie, I had a question for you about the Tudors.
Yes.
Why is it that they don't put crown guards on these watches?
No, because it's supposed to be vintagey. That's what the whole point is. It's a
but
retro.
none of
It's
them
retro.
are.
But that's how retro they were. It's going back in time. They do funky things. It's from their past.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the whole reason for it.
And I kind of like that because.
What do you think is fair? Lord, what do you think's fair margin? Like 20%? I just fucking should. Fuck me, Dad. That's ridiculous. What would you think is fair, Lord?
Well, look at it this way.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bear, are you there or not? I can't even
MJT,
see.
AC3, check out Shawnee's page.
Here.
I heard on the grapevine he has a beautiful 5230G for sale.
That's MJT.
This is
hello, MJT. I didn't see you forever, man. Just want to say hi to great MJT. We're going to put it at 1010 because that's how we make the watches presentable. 1010. You know what you remind me of, Archie? You remind me of my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law likes to ask the same question all the time, different people, hoping that you hear what she wants to hear.
My nephew.
You like your mother-in-law?
Do I like? Of course, I like my mother-in-law. I'm not gonna. How would you even ask
me that? Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.
Okay. See, there is your
full screen it, Archie. Full screen, please.
That's Harrods?
Full screen.
That's Harrods, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, how much did you pay for that? Did you get that for MSRP?
No.
Actually, yes. This was purchased to me by my cousin who lives in London. And this is why.
Can you walk in and get it? I don't think you can.
No,
she was on she went on the waiting list for it. I got it a long time ago.
I thought they only sell those out of Harrods.
Yes,
they do.
I'm telling you, my cousin lives in London, England, and my cousin is the one that went and put her name. She's just a cousin. She did this for me. I asked her to put a name, and eventually she got a call. She picked it up, and she shipped it to me. I did have to pay tax and duties because I live in a socialist Canada.
You got double fucked. You had to pay taxes in England and taxes in Canada. Why don't you just give?
So listen.
What a double fucked. It's double fucked, isn't it?
It doesn't
yes,
look.
Sir.
It doesn't look unbalanced. It looks fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I don't understand that. Why don't they recognize you've paid tax in one country? Do you keep paying tax?
Know.
That's fucking ridiculous.
So listen, they're asking for that watch over $6,000 on the gray.
Yes.
US.
Yes.
That's a lot.
At one time, it was more, actually. In the beginning, you could get more.
See,
now
if I wanted a Tudor piece, that's the piece I would want.
They've also got the Bersha in the blue, which is gorgeous.
I'd rather have this one, Arch.
Have you seen the Bersha, Bear?
Yeah.
What's
Bring it
your
up,
opinion?
Arch. I love it.
It's in the blue. That's the German European dealer. Just very quickly, I'm going to bring something up. I got something to bring up for you guys because I got a super chat from MJP. Check out Shawnee's page. This is my good friend. This is my really good friend, MJT. He's the guy who got me my Submariner. I want to bring this up on the screen. Look at this here. Is that yours, MJT? 71,500. Holy shit, that's retail, I think 73.5.
What? How much is it? How much is that? How much?
This is the current world time, 71,500. That's like Canadian.
What's the size?
This is 38.5 mils.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Color
it is beautiful.
But I think yours is beautiful as well. I don't see huge difference.
No. I heard on the grapevine he has a beautiful 523. Is that MJT? I hope that's not yours.
Maybe it is.
He sold a few. MJT got some good money. He sold a few pieces off.
Well,
I don't know.
he fine tunes his collection. MJT is the type of guy that doesn't just hoard. He likes to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not doing it because he's broke, I hope. He's doing it because he wants to make sure that collection makes sense.
Good point, Bear.
I like that watch, but what I'm going to say, Paul, is I don't see that this is anything so superior to your world time. I really don't. I really don't.
Fair call, Bear.
And I would not sell your world time. That's the last Patek I would sell. That's your best Patek by far.
I don't think I'll sell any Pateks, to be honest with you, okay?
And if you decide to sell anything, it should be one Calatrava. That's it.
The problem is I got an automatic and I got a manual. I got a white gold and I got a yellow gold. They're just such a yin and yang set. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be honest. I mean, I might be wrong. You are the guy that can correct me, obviously. Isn't Calatrava ultimately the most iconic Patek?
I think it is, Bear.
I mean, if we want to be honest, if we just want to be frank and honest, as you would say.
Look, I think realistically, I'm just gonna look. Would I sell? Oh, what's this bus? Who gave you the bus, Bear?
Do you see it?
There's only one Harrods.
Harrods special.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can hear it as like a football chant in my head.
That's a Routemaster bust, by the way, Bear. You know, that's a Routemaster. I don't know if you know that. That's a special bus developed for London.
Yes, sir. I love London. I miss London. Such a cool city.
Yes.
I do envy you that you're going to be there. And I also think it's going to be amazing for you because your first time in London, and I know how much you like that, how much you like the things that are relevant to London. You're going to have an amazing time. I'm happy for you. I'm genuinely happy for you. Cheers.
It's not far away, Bear. Let me say this. It's like 3 weeks away. You know that?
Yeah. Amazing, eh? It's coming like fast.
By the way, Pontiff, MJT adds world time needs to be yellow gold, like yours.
Oh,
I can see that. I can see that, Lord. I see your point.
MJT says hello to you. He says hello to Bear. MJT, because MJT got me the Speedmaster and the Sub.
Yeah,
I should have got that.
That's right.
I should have got that. Batgirl, Bear.
Hey, listen. It's done. It's over. Let it go. Let the water run under the bridge. It's
got
over.
to keep them rotating. World time needs to be yellow gold. I don't mind the white gold. I really don't mind the white gold. Because that current model, they don't do it in yellow. The only one they do in yellow is like Jamie's. That's the yellow gold one with the Khaleesi dial. So Jamie's got that.
That's probably my favorite, just because of that dial.
Oh, that's amazing!
Right? Right?
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, Ronnie Paul, what are you having a drink there? Show this on the screen. McAllen 12. Who got you?
Of course. Classy guy.
I didn't know you were a whiskey drinker.
What the fuck you think he is?
All the time.
Like, what would you think, what do you think guy like Ronnie Paul would be drinking? Seriously, when you look at him. Pina colada?
Yeah. Pina colada.
Yeah. Where's your wife right now, by the way?
Mojitos. He drinks mojitos.
She's just having a relax. Just having a relax there.
Will there be any opportunity to just say hi to her and wish her happy birthday from punters that are on your live stream, or no? What do you think?
I was just gonna see the super chats and say I gotta tell you, Bear, you know what?
Tell me.
The big days are gone, Bear. This YouTube business is tough.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
It's very hard now. It's very hard.
Keep plugging, keep going. I mean, what are you going to do, right? What else can you do at this point in your life? Drive a cab?
Yeah, I can do Uber. I can do business Uber, but...
So...
Archie, come clean this up in my shop. No,
go to Japan. Well, how much would... Hey, listen, Marcelo. How much would you pay Archie to be your dishwasher?
Well, they don't earn much in Japan. The salaries are really low.
Oh, I did not know that. Really?
Yeah, probably about $15 or $10 US an hour.
Holy shit!
Fuck that. I'm not going to clean fucking dishes. If I come to Japan, I'm going to
do how much do you pay, like, just a kitchen hand? How much do you pay
do something without you. We're going to do something.
No, that's okay. How much do you pay a kitchen hand?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You wanna come and work for me? I have an executive host position for you. And we can share this big suite here. When I go and visit family and so on, you can stay here. I have no issue with that. Charge free. You'll be like a roommate. By the way,
here we go. We got a super chat in. JT, $10. Happy birthday to Mrs. Chesterfield.
Picture.
Oh, thank you so much, JT. And Stephen Monash, happy birthday cake. Riding in the Beamer. Yes. I've got the ice cream cake. I got to tell you, Bear, I'm a bit down today because it's so wet. Everything is so wet. I woke up. It's just shit, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
A bit down about... See, the beautiful thing in Brisbane is it's the nice sunny weather. It's like California. A little bit of rain is okay, but it's like, that's the whole thing. It's like California. You've got sunshine, outdoorsy things. Now everything's waterlogged. Everything in the house is just so wet. Like my studio, this room doesn't leak much, but because it's so wet, it's just dripping a little bit. I can see drips here. Shit. What do you do, Bear? You know what I mean?
Listen, Paul, what do you have planned for today for your wife's birthday? What are you doing? Are you taking her out?
Look, I was going to, but I don't know if I can. We're going to wait and see how the weather is because we might have to cancel.
When is her actual birthday? Today or
today?
Tomorrow?
Today.
So it would be nice to do something today. I know you already did quite a bit. Did you give her the watch, by the way?
Yeah, I gave her the watch. She liked the watch. I couldn't pull the pin out. You know, the crown didn't come. I got no fingernails. I've got, you know, so it's hard to pull the crown out.
Isn't Cartier just the perfect watch for the lady?
Oh, yeah. It is. Look, you know what, Bear?
Rolex Day just 36mm also is great.
Agreed. No argument there. No argument there.
Stephen Monash, $3. Super sticker, Stephen Monash.
That's cute. That's cute. I wonder why it doesn't show when you bring it up. Why it doesn't show with that little thingy dancing and
this is the StreamYard problem. You have to see
That's okay.
It shows.
That's cute.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
Like the kiss with hearts.
Bear, let me tell you this, Bear. I think, honestly, in London, these dealers, look, Lord, what do you think? They don't pay much, do they? They don't pay enough, do they?
Lord, this is what I'm referring that he reminds me of my mother-in-law. But go ahead, Lord. Answer his
Whom
question,
you love
please.
very much, just like you like Archie, right?
They pay nothing, Bear, do they? Look, let's be honest there. These dealers, you got to sell stuff yourself, Bear.
I think so. You know, it takes more time, it takes more patience. But if the Pontiff can't sell his watches and has to go through a dealer, what are we going to do? You know,
look, I'd be honest with you. I think I'm just bored there. I thought, you know, a bit of money would be handy, but everything I sell, it then goes through the roof. It's Murphy's Law, you know. I think realistically sell nothing.
I don't think you have to sell a thing, but I'm just saying if you are itching to sell, it should be something that makes sense.
You get with this crazy prices here. Do you understand? Everyone who's got a few watches, there are crazy prices coming out now. You know what I mean, Bear?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
And I mean, what do you do?
I mean, you're not in a rush. Wait until the end of the year, because I hate to remind you, but think of that beautiful Royal Oak that you got rid of, and how.
Actually, to be honest with you, he misses Royal Oak only because of money. He never liked that watch.
No,
he never liked it.
Bear and Archie, I have a question of greedy, basically, and listen to this. We actually like when our watches, let's say, sells for double, triple, and like the prices go over the roof. We like to see that I buy a Submariner for 10 grand retail and I can sell it for 30. Okay?
Yes.
But we don't like when a watch dealer that probably have a family and have rent and have a lot of things to pay, he admit that you want to make 20% profit out of it to basically to make money. So then, how dare you take 20%? You just got fucking 200% out of your fucking watch right now, and you are greedy that the guy want to make 20% profit just for the profit of survivor. So why we are so greedy and so vicious like that? Why?
Yeah, it's a human nature.
We want to know we've done the right thing. We want to know the things have gone up in value. Mind you, you know, my Reverso has gone fucking nowhere. Okay.
Are you selling it?
I still love that watch.
I would be interested in buying your Reverso.
Why have they gone nowhere? That's a great brand.
I would actually, if you ask me from any of your watches, which one I would want, I would want your Reverso.
My Reverso. Wow.
Yeah. I don't care about Patek that much like you do. Everything else you have, I have. So the only thing I don't have is that Reverso. And you guys, you and Lord got me fucking thinking about it. And now it's in my head. And you know when that goes into your head and you start researching and you're looking at the videos and pictures and you're reading about it and so on and so on, then you refer to history, and so at least that's my craving process. And the only watches I don't buy out of craving are Rolex. That's just a cold decision. Rolex is available, I pay, I pick up. Every other watch is a result of craving.
I'm loving this. maybe me mimicking the pontiff, we are now starting a trend. But what I don't like about it is I want at least 2 more Reversos to complete my collection. So hopefully it won't actually start.
I'll be back there. I got a bit of a water leakage problem. I'll be back.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I hear you, Paul. Deal with it.
Wait. Super chat.
Archie, please sell your Reverso. I would like mine to finally go up in value.
Yes, that is the trending. The trending is Archie sells a watch, they jump up. They jump up. What are you saying, Lord? You want to have a total of 3 Reversos?
Yeah, I think, you remember the way you were talking about sub collections in Archie's entire collection. I'm thinking of that, maybe because I wanted to get precious metal sub, like a yellow gold sub, for a long time. But now that I've actually had the Reverso and had it on my wrist for 10 days, barely took it off to put this on now.
And what do you have on now?
The 4-digit sub on the original bracelet, as you like it.
Yes, of course. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So I was thinking, why not get the precious metals in Reverso? That's one of the best deals in dress watches now. Precious metal Reversos, they're all under 15K, sometimes even 12, 10. You can get in white gold, you can get in pink gold, you can get them ultra thin in the Grand Tie case. It sounds too good to be true, honestly, and I feel like I will miss the train in the same way I missed it for the yellow gold sub. So I want to jump on. So I will have 5 Rolexes, mostly vintage, 2 neo vintage bordering on contemporary, and then I will have 3 Reversos in 3 different metals: steel stunner, rose gold, perhaps white gold. Yeah, but let's not talk too much about it, because then everyone goes out and buys one. Just keep going up.
Yeah, I have that similar approach with my Santos. I got highly obsessed with Santos, so I got the DLC version on the rubber. I got solid steel one. I got the two-tone. I got the solid gold. And I have to say, I can understand that, because you become kind of into certain watch. I wouldn't want to use the word obsessed, but maybe it is obsession. And then you start realizing how the same watch, same design, same type of watch, has a different feel, from sporty to dressy to fuck offish to whatever you want to call it. It is interesting how that same design appears so differently in a different iteration of the same watch. Not even same brand, same watch. And I kind of understand your Reverso dilemma. I kind of understand your Reverso thought process, if nothing else.
Yeah, because we know this already from within Rolex as well. A 2-liner sub is very different than a gold sub on its full bracelet. It's really a different watch. It might be the same model, it might be even from the same generation, but it doesn't have the same feel at all.
Yes.
So
very true. Very, very true. What's Paul doing, by the way? Does anyone know what's exactly going on right
My
now?
room is leaking. It's leaking.
He's preparing the towel for Tim, apparently. That's what I heard.
It's leaking. Fucking everything is so water drenched. The studio is leaking.
Oh, shit.
You know that wet towel trick, Bear? I'm sure you do.
Michael S. Michael S. $5. I think Archie left the garden hose on from the car wash today.
Nice super chat from.
Hey, Fat Windbag Ben. Happy birthday,
picture.
Harami.
Happy birthday, Arch.
A great birthday. There we go.
Are you taking a picture?
Yeah, I did. I took a picture of that. I'm sending that now. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Fool, I tell you what, it's been a hard day. You know that?
I believe you, Paul. I believe you.
Fool, I just want this rain to stop. I want the... Anyhow. Bear, I want to say this to you. Lord, I don't think these dealers, 20% they want to make, they're out of their fucking minds.
This is my mother-in-law right now.
I have to agree.
20%? You're fucking dreaming.
Marcelo presented it as if we should, as if we are talking about the working man. Have you seen any of these people struggle? Have you seen their YouTube channels and how they go through life? I'm not going to say that about them.
Filthy flippers.
Well, no, they didn't understand. What?
You talked about them as if they are the working man. We should feel sorry about watch dealers. As if they are really struggling.
And as if they're doing.
No. Of course, think about. Look, I believe you're also a businessman. Okay.
By the way, we have a super chat from
LA Meth Witch. $1. $1. LA Meth Witch.
Okay, look. Let me put this conversation in how we say, from business to business. Doesn't matter how hard or not hard you work. You get an item, okay? A towel, okay? You pay. You have a place that, let's say, you have some workers, or you have some of these gray marketplaces are facility places. It's not like a guy with a t-shirt with a jacket. Here, buy some watches. It's places that you need to pay rent. You have workers. You have people to pay. So of course, if you can make, it's not like first of all, you're happy when you're making good profit on your watch, that your watch went up in value. But why he cannot make a profit by selling a watch in a good?
Hey guys, really quick, I just want to say to Archie, happy birthday to your wife.
Hey,
I love
thank you so much, Drew. No worries, man.
I love you.
Thank you, man. Love you.
All the gentlemen in the chat, Lord, Bear, Ronnie, Marcelo, Mike, and OVO Cam. You guys are the best. Real quick, muscle flex. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, see you later, man. We got Cameron on here.
So look, now I understand what you say, because there is watch dealers and there is watch dealers. Let's put it this way: the same thing as any business. But if I reveal to you that, hey, I have a business, I want to, I build this to support my family, to make money. Basically, I make this to make money. I didn't make this voluntarily. I have this business to make money. Any business to make money.
Okay, you've made your point.
Why not make money? Exactly.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I can see why Sirocco and Marcelo are best friends. It takes them about an hour and a half to make the point.
Yes.
They're not running a charity. Yes. Let's make that clear. These dealers are not working for the public good. They are businessmen. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then don't charge me 200% on top of retail, and then cry to me that you're a fucking victim because you got scammed because you were supplied with counterfeit items, right? What's that? Archie.
Okay. You want to say hello quickly? Just wave.
Bring her in here.
Just wave. That's it.
Happy
Show your
birthday.
face. Hello. She's saying hello. That's it. There we go.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I missed her. Come on, Paul. Ask her to just come back for a second. The bear wants
She's
to
very
say hi.
shy, Bear. She's very shy. Very shy.
Archie, these filthy flippers, they're like they're as if they're doing.
Thank you, by the way, Hiromi. Thank you.
They're doing you a favor by selling you a watch for 200%.
I know. These guys are nuts.
I love Randy. With that.
It's crazy. They're doing you a favor, and I mean seriously, Bear. I don't know how dealers are going in your country, but in my country, a lot of dealers are doing really well at the moment.
Oh, they're doing really well, but I have to say, the dealer that I deal with, I'm not talking authorized dealer, I'm talking gray market dealer, is very, very fair. I never heard of such a thing as a 20%, by the way, from him.
What margin would you say?
Well, it depends, to be very honest with you. I don't sell a lot of watches, but he basically makes on a watch that costs, let's say, I'm going to try to give you an idea. On the watch that costs 10 grand, he tries to make 750 to about 1,000. So he makes about 10%.
Yep.
I would say 10%.
Yep. Got you.
And I think that's reasonable. On the other hand, when it comes to selling, I don't like people. I hate people. I despise people. I deal with people all day long in my business. So when it comes to hobby, I especially hate watch people. I fucking hate watch community. I despise watch community.
Here we go. Andrew, £2. Bedtime for Mike. CNC dream.
Yep.
You want to have a sleep, Mike? Just have a lie down. Just take 20 minutes.
I'm feeling a little down. Yep.
Are you? What's wrong? What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Anything?
No, just my heart skippy thing still going on. So
man, we love you, man. Our thoughts are with you, man.
I'm fine. I'm 100% fine. I'm just
have a relax.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to lay way low and relax and.
Why don't you lie down? Why don't you have a little lie down?
Yeah. Well, maybe I will.
Just have a lie down for a little bit, Mike.
Don't drop out for a little while.
Yeah. Just drop out.
I haven't been staying much, anyways, so.
Mike, we love you. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll check back in a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time, man. Take your time. Stephen Monash, $2. Can we see if Marcelo can talk underwater for an hour?
I'd like to see.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I got to tell you,
I have to say that I appreciate good
true?
gray market dealers because they provide a great service for people who do not want to deal with assholes. So you ultimately paying for that convenience. You're paying for that convenience.
Yeah, but Bear, I
have a good point, Bear.
I just bought a watch from a dealer, from a gray market dealer 2 weeks ago, and the son of a bitch pinched me on a link.
Well, you didn't ask me the dealer you should be dealing with, or me or Tanzio could recommend you the best dealer in the world.
Well, I went to a dealer that I've done business with on the past with regards to Tanzil giving me that, telling me who that guy is. So I went to him about 2 months ago, but he couldn't find the watch for me. So
then you should have done the deal with him. There's no shortage of watches on the gray market. There's plenty of other people.
What watch are you talking about, by the way?
Well, I wanted the discontinued GMT black, and I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I got to be honest with you, Bear. I think that's the smart money GMT ceramic to buy.
Yeah,
the gig is up. The gig is up, guys. The gig is up. It's starting to be very much in demand. It's gonna fucking go through the roof. It's done. You did well, my friend, Prony. You got
How about the two-tone? You know, the two-tone yellow, gold, and steel? I think that's a bargain too.
Yellow, gold, and steel what?
GMT ceramic.
Actually, I looked at the pricing. I paid almost the same amount of money on the stainless steel version as the two-tone. I could have gotten either of them. He had them both.
Paul is right. Paul, you're right.
That's a bargain.
The two-tone is next to jump. Paul, you're right. Paul, you're right.
Let's buy a couple of two-tones.
No question about it. You guys have opportunity to. I mean, two-tone Daytonas are gone berserk, so don't bother there. Two-tone black sub, not bluesy, is still relatively decent. The two-tone GMT, if it's not root beer, it's relatively decent. That's about it, Paul. What else is good buy? Rolex-wise.
Anything. Anything that's entry level.
Except for Cellini.
Like the Air King, that's an entry level Rolex, and that's
they just are great.
For $16,000-$17,000. Anything.
I think
no, but I'm talking on a secondary market. On a secondary market, what's the value still that makes sense?
Teacher. 16,570 black dial. You can still get one with box and papers in great condition, holes case, no holes case, right under the 10K mark. If you look good for, if you look long enough, you can find one in great condition, still under 10K. If you're looking for an investment where you won't make much, but in terms of proportion, you will make quite a bit. Right
I
under
get you. Good point.
I think that's because the Polar has been trending up and up and up, and it surpassed the black dial. So now the black dial 5-digit Explorer 2 is the one to get.
And I love them both.
I'm just going to put you on mute for 1 minute. I just got to deal with some water problems.
Okay. You're putting yourself on mute, Pontiff.
Yeah, he put.
I just got to clean up some water.
Okay, go clean it up.
Okay. Go clean it up, Paul. Clean.
Yeah, get that towel nice and wet for Tim, and you can whip him in that London room.
By the way, you know the markets have gone up today and gold went down. So what happened was they instituted the plunge protection into the market. You know, the plunge protection. The Fed.
Tell me about it.
Well, plunge protection, they have something in place that if the market starts to go south, they'll just infuse money back into it to bring it back up.
That's exactly what actually earlier, I don't know if you're watching, Paul was suggesting is the case, and I'm afraid you're right.
Yeah,
I'm afraid you're right.
So if you're wondering if there's still inflation and if Rolex watches are still going to go up in price, I'm saying yes, they will still increase in price. They're still.
So you see markets continuing to dip. You're mute.
Yeah, it'll be bouncing up and down now because of what's going on in the Ukraine, right?
Yeah, I think Ukraine is excused. I do see markets bouncing down, up and down, a little more down for inflation reasons. And also, I think we're going to see a little bit more of a drop in March when the official increase of interest rates is announced, because we all know it's coming.
Yeah, but now
it's just a matter.
Now they're suggesting on delaying it.
They're suggesting on delaying it. No shit, eh? That's interesting.
Yeah, I have a watch question for everybody.
Go ahead, Cameron.
So I have this Seiko on a NATO strap.
Can you make it a full screen, Marcelo, so we can see it better? I can't see on my phone, really. Not me.
I know.
Okay.
So Seiko.
We do full screen. Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
You want more full than that? I can do.
Do you know how to clean the NATO strap?
You wash it.
Yeah, you wash it.
You wash it with
put in the dishwasher machine.
It's synthetic, right? It's polyester. You just have to wash it and let it dry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dish soap does a great job, by the way.
Yeah.
Dish soap is the best.
Just take it off the watch first.
Common sense, but sometimes it's not so common.
By the way, just so you know, Cameron, that's not a NATO, by the way.
What is it?
NATO strap would go under the actual back case of the watch. And the whole idea of NATO is that if one spring bar gives up, the watch doesn't fall off. It's just a fabric strap. Hello, hello. Look who's joining us. And the camera is on too. Wow.
I've got something to show you guys.
Go ahead, my friend.
Please.
Is it? Is it this? Is it this?
Yeah, I pull you full screen. Yeah.
Is it this?
This is Hamilton?
Fortis.
Yeah, that's a Fortis. Okay.
Is a 50mm watch?
Or is it this? Hold on. Wait.
This is the Speedy. It's a Speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speedy is beautiful.
Nice and slinky 3861 bracelet.
Love it.
Beautiful, man.
It is quite sharp, but you only notice it if someone tells you it's sharp. So,
I don't agree. I don't think it's sharp at all. I think it's just I mean, it's if you actually start convincing yourself it's sharp. It's more of that.
It's only if someone tells you it's sharp. You'll never cut yourself. You'll never cut yourself.
Congratulations,
You never even
man.
scratch yourself.
That's new in your collection. You didn't have that before.
Yeah, so it's time to piss off that Zenith. But where is that Zenith? Oh, it's in the next room.
Bring it to give it to Archie. He's gonna be selling his watch, so you can sell your watch when he goes to
What
London.
watch is he selling?
Well, he keeps talking about selling one watch because he wants to get some money. My suggestion was to sell one of Calatrava's, but
5127 all day long. 5127.
Right? And I mean, he mentioned wall time, which I think is idiotic.
No.
He sells that.
No,
that's
wall
a
time he
stupid
has to
move.
keep it. This is his best watch.
Wrong move.
But I don't think he's going to sell anything. I mean, though, in all honesty, if we continue having a no super charts and it's fucking fucked up, we might see him sell at least one watch because man cannot live from the Google ads alone.
Interesting.
Are you going to the London Watch Show yourself? You should be going, right?
I'll try and meet him during the week, I think. I'm not sure what's happening that weekend. There might be a family event or something like that. Because if he's in London for 7 days, then I'll try and catch him outside of the watch show. It's going to be too many people, I think it's too busy going on there.
Let me ask you, by the way, not that I'm disrespectful, but why Fortis?
It's garbage. Fortis.
Well, this is this is the watch I just really don't care about, but it's nice. I mean, it's got a GMT.
It's got a nice.
It's got a
Do you
GMT.
dislike Fortis? Bear? That's kind of like Tissot, below Tissot.
I don't.
Oh my god!
Tissot. Come on, Paul, below
Come on,
Tissot.
the Russians liked Fortis.
Yes,
they made watches for the Russians.
The Russian space program uses Fortis as their official timepiece, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Archie, did you say Seiko's below Tissot?
Depends on the
which
Seiko. There's different gradings.
I have a Seiko.
Can I show them what a NATO strap actually looks like?
Yes.
Yes, please
educate him,
and by the
Lord.
way,
Lord, educate him.
This is an
JP,
SKX 009, right? This is the Pepsi that I recommended to Plastic's children because he was looking for a watch to give his boys. But anyway, so
that's
NATO
a great recommendation. Great recommendation.
This has this extra loop where you put in the strap through once more, and the whole purpose of that, because this was invented in in a military context, right? If this part snapped, for example, if it came out from here, it would still be hanging down here. If it came out here, right?
It'd still be at the other part.
This is an older SKX, the 031.
Yeah, it's a lovely looking watch, actually.
Yeah, it's this is when I go to the ocean. This is when I sit at the poolside.
Very quickly, JT, $2. Has anyone heard from Dis since the start of the year? No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have it.
How is this going?
Since the start of the year, yes, but since the last month or so, no.
I did on a Facebook. And I was happy to see that he's doing okay.
Yeah, I think he's doing a lot better.
I forget. I'm going to try to call him. I probably need to call him in how we say Israeli time. That is a little bit.
Trading loss $2. Camera Seiko is what is low tier is what is low tier shitter.
What is the Seiko that Cameron's got? SKX.
It's a Seiko 5.
I don't mind the Seiko 5. I don't mind the Seiko 5.
Well, I'm trading loss. I'm a real collector, so it doesn't matter if it's a shitter.
Cameron, what do you? Any more harebrained schemes? Have you stopped with the silly schemes or?
No, I'm still on the journey, Archie.
Do you still have the XP1 that you got?
XP1?
Well, what you bought? Wasn't it an Explorer that you got from the dealer recently?
No.
No, he's got Datejust.
Yeah, I have a Datejust.
That's the one that you got. It's like a 31.
36.
No, he has a 36 Datejust.
Yeah, I have a Blue Dial 36. Best watch in Rolex's catalog, in my opinion.
It's a great watch.
It is a good watch.
I agree with you.
And it's a Rolex.
I don't know if I'd say best watch, but
well, actually, that causes me to ask a question of all of you fine watch people. What would you say is the best modern Rolex and why?
Note 8 sub.
And why?
It'd have to be a sports. It'd have to be a sports.
Okay.
It has to be sports. It has to be iconic. It has to be.
Agreed.
I'd even say it's good to have some sort of function to it, like a bezel.
Agreed.
Not that it needs it.
Sky Dweller in steel.
Good ones under
$10,000 though.
For me, Sea Dweller 43, because I think it has the right proportions. It has the date function. It has the rotating bezel, and it's much more affordable. And maybe you can still acquire it if you are patient enough through an authorized dealer, unlike the Sky Dweller, which is a beautiful watch, but it's very hard to get it.
I would go to two watches that I don't have. Two watches. One would be a Sky Dweller in steel. Any color is okay. And the second one would be the Deep Sea. That is also
KC Aquatics, happy birthday, Hiromi. Happy birthday, Hiromi. I'll take that.
I'm sticking to
what do you guys think about my two picks? These two picks.
Well, I got
your two picks.
I got
the Sky Dweller. The Sky Dweller is one of my favorite watches, but I would never put it as a best Rolex because it lacks heritage and history. It has the technical advantages.
It's expensive as well. It's a very expensive watch.
It's a second most complicated Rolex. Respect for that. And it's a very unique solution to the annual calendar. But I would not say that's a best Rolex for those reasons that I mentioned. And your second choice was
Deep Sea.
Deep Sea is
it's limited who can wear it.
It's not universal watch. It's too big. It's a cool watch. It's a great but to say that's the best watch, it's just very true, Ronnie, Paul. It's very limited who can wear it. I'm going to say that I fully agree with Pontiff. The history is very important. The iconic status of the watch is very important when it comes to Rolex. It should have some type of complication, and that means no OPs are going to be the best. Some type of bezel.
The best Rolex would be a day-date if you go historically.
Wow.
Are there any good modern Rolex that's under $10,000?
Well, the truth is, there's nothing on the secondary market because you can't just walk into a Rolex store and get one.
Correct.
So that's irrelevant. The retail price
I'm
is
not
irrelevant.
necessarily talking money. I'm talking what would be the best modern Rolex watch, taking money out of equation.
Oh,
are you excluding pre-ceramic?
No. Modern.
No.
Okay,
modern.
pre-ceramic GMT. Pre-ceramic GMT all day long.
No. Hang on. ABC. I'm talking from the present catalog.
Modern. Okay, modern. Okay.
Trading
I'd say,
loss
yeah,
$2.
GMTs.
Cameron, get SPB 151 Arch. Pull it up. Upgrade. Not for $2. There we go. I've read that. Bear. The truth is, I think if you're saying best watch, it would have to be steel.
From the catalog.
Steel for durability.
That's
Okay.
why I'm asking you all. I want to hear from all of you.
It'd have to be steel. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, it'd have to be steel, and I think it would have to be from the sports lineup.
Batman.
Professional
You're
lineup.
talking professional lineup. Yeah.
Steel and professional.
Batman. Batman all day long.
Yep.
Plastic. O'Toole $2. Pepsi on Jubilee. Perfect Mix Sports and GMT.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you what it is.
I would.
Look, we all talk about.
I would almost agree. I would almost agree with plastic, but I'm going to say I cannot agree on Jubilee in this situation because if we refer to the historical iconic status, the original Pepsi and the first Pepsi that came out 19 was an oyster. Well, not really oyster, but looks like an oyster, right?
And I think oyster is also more durable and usable.
Right. So that's almost in line to what I would say is the best modern catalog Rolex.
I'd have to say, Bear, you know what I would say today, Bear? This has got a little bit of value as well because it's not super ridiculous, right?
Tell me.
Z Blue.
It's too out of norm when it comes to Rolex. It's too quirky and it doesn't reflect the true Rolex DNA. So yes, I love that watch, and yes, it probably will be very collectable.
Because you got to remember too, if you look at current prices, the subs are too expensive now. All the subs are too dear.
20 grand.
All the GMTs in the current are too expensive.
Right.
What Bear said, take money out of it. I'd just say Batman.
I thought we were
a great super chat in from Mark. $20. Mark, $20. I thank you so much there, Mark. Thank you so much. Taking a picture. Happy birthday, Harami. Bear is outstanding for the show. Good man, Bear. He's a great man. Yep. I'd have to say, I would even say the new Air King, it'd be a fantastic watch. The Air King.
Again, you're leaning toward quirky, different looking watches.
This is if we're looking at value. If we're looking at value, let me say this. If we're looking,
but they don't have a modern movement in it, a current movement in the catalog that most other Rolexes have.
From very beginning, money is not. We're not talking money. We're not talking money. We're talking what is the best Rolex watch, not what's the best investment watch.
Wait, can I say?
Can I say?
Well, it's certainly not a 36 mil date. Just I'll say that much to you now because that's fucking ridiculous.
Let the man say it. Come on, let's see what.
It's a Yachtmaster.
Which Yachtmaster?
Either the Oyster Flex.
Expensive.
Either
That's a
Oyster
solid
Flex.
precious metal. That's just not a steel one then. It's not a steel
Not
then.
the best.
I said either the Oyster Flex or the rhodium dial steel.
Look, I love Bear very much, but I still disagree, and I still continue with the two
I
watches
would
that I mentioned.
I would pick the rhodium dial steel over the regular Submariner any day. Any day.
Of no date. Of no date.
GT Camry 92, $8. Happy Friday, boys from Calgary, AB. There we go. Canada.
There we go.
Canada.
His Lord
I would
just
pick.
brought this
That's
up.
it.
That's
And
a
we've got
nice
Michael
looking
S.
watch.
$2 has just said Explorer 36 or 39. Yeah, I
That's
can too.
I would pick that watch over a Submariner in the gray market.
That's a
Easy.
very strong argument, in my opinion, for Explorer being the best Rolex watch. It has such a history, it's such a strong presence in the aspect of what Rolex is all about. I don't know. That's why I like to hear from you guys. I like to hear from everyone. I like to hear from viewers. We are all Rolex fanboys here. Let's be frank and honest. So love to hear from Rolex fanboys what they think is the modern catalog Rolex to choose as the best Rolex watch.
I love
Archie.
Bear, but I still stay in my position.
Archie, you know I had a chance to buy that two-tone Explorer at retail at one point, just recently.
Maybe he's gone dealing with flood again. I don't know. Can you
super chat,
check,
guys?
Okay, trading loss $5. Only Rolex you can close to under 10,000 is a neo vintage 16713. No box, no papers, badly polished. Happy birthday, Hiromi. Good luck in UK Pontiff super chat. By the way, trading loss, we will definitely make sure that Pontiff reads your super chat as well and takes a
10K.
screenshot.
You can get a 40mm Explorer 2 black dial.
By the way, ABC, you're talking 10K US, right?
US, yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, I'd say no. What's the question?
You started comment saying that
All right.
10K
Yeah,
you
no,
can
that. Yeah, so that guy saying that a badly polished 16713, I'd say I'd rather spend that money on a better condition 16570 black dial, and that'll be the same money.
I am in agreement with you, ABC.
Trading loss $5. Only Rolex can get close to 10,000 is Neo Vintage 167. That's the two-tone. No box, no polish, no papers, badly polished. Happy birthday, Hiromi. GL in UK Pontiff super chat.
Okay. So what would you guys think the best modern watch, just in general, for under 10K would be?
I think outside the Rolex, two-tone Sea Dweller, right?
Yeah, he's showing us two-tone Sea Dweller 43.
And I like
love that watch. I love
that
watch
that it
very much.
It has the gold writing for the Sea Dweller on the dial as well.
Yes.
It's very unique and nice.
Yeah, but this is a two-tone. We talk about full steel.
I know.
No, we're talking about any modern catalog Rolex that you would choose to be a best Rolex watch today, to you personally.
Yeah, I don't know.
I find myself. So now we're including money, then, aren't we? Now, Bear, or we're not including money?
No, we're not. Fuck the money. Fuck the money. We're talking.
Money is out of the window now.
Best Rolex watch.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of find myself in a weird situation. Even if we could get these watches at retail, at one point I liked watches that were under $10,000 with Rolex, but now I don't like any watches that are in their catalog that are under $10,000.
I'm just going to ask a question with a question. What do you guys think about Daytonas? Why Daytonas is so much getting so much attention for a lot of people as the best Rolex ever.
Because the flippers are pushing it.
It works.
Which one?
It just
Sorry,
works.
which one? I didn't understand. Which one?
Why is the Daytona so crazy? He's saying.
Because look, you know why? I'll tell you why. It's because it has the same proportions as a Datejust 36, and the Datejust 36 is the best watch in the world. Literally, it has the same.
Maybe you're just saying that because you were stupid enough to take the 36 when you really wanted the 41.
But come on, Archie, you know that the Daytona has the same the lugs are the same as a Datejust 36 and
40 mil. They used to be 37. They haven't done that for a long time. Your arguments were thin,
I'm talking about where the lugs are. The lugs are the same.
Bugsy Malone, £1.80. If it's no Rolex, if it's no Rolex, then I'd pick the new Omega 007.
The bracelet's the same size as the 36 Datejust, and the lugs are the same size as the 36
Datejust. You really want? Does it annoy you? You can't get what you really want.
I mean, I have time on my side. I'm really young, so it's really a long game. It's nothing to be impatient about.
Don't worry. What you want, your grandsons may be going to get.
Yeah.
For me personally, I debate between two watches as the perfect Rolex watch. The first one is Sub, obviously no date. That would be my choice. And the second choice would be GMT.
Sub no date. Sub no date.
Yeah.
What size? We're talking 41?
Yeah, more
actually,
doesn't matter.
Irrelevant. 40 or 41. Who gives a flying fuck? Really, those are minute differences. And the second choice would be GMT, Pepsi, on Oyster. And those would be my two choices.
GMT.
It has everything. It has everything that Rolex is about. It captures Rolex essence.
Trading loss $2. Nothing modern unless you get it at retail. OP. Bugsy Malone £1.80. If it's we did that one there. Okay,
we did it.
Yes, we did.
It's. I got to tell you, the difficult thing with Rolex is, Bear, do you ever think they would bring out a sports watch in steel on a rubber strap?
No. Oyster Flex is exclusive to precious metal, and Oyster Flex is not a rubber strap. It's a titanium rubber-coated bracelet. Rolex is way above rubber straps.
Hey, SR Bell 67 $2. Bear, I want a vacation in Ukraine. Advice?
Take a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Hold off for now. Hold off for now. Hopefully
the 80s there have stopped.
Fails. Well, I was planning trip to Russia this year. I was planning
There's no
to go
stock.
To Russia
Talk to
year,
Giro. There's no stock. You spoke to Giro, haven't you? The only thing they've got is Datejust.
No, I'm talking. I was planning a trip, actually, vacation to Russia.
Yeah. That's off now, is it, Bear?
Yeah, of course, man. Now, being that, what's it called? We kind of talked and discussed the best modern Rolex. Cameron had a good question. What would be best under $10,000 watch outside the Rolex, in your opinion, and why?
Tudor Harrods limited edition.
Well, it's
Omega
not limited.
Chronoscope.
It's a numbered edition. Numbered.
Speedmaster Chronoscope.
Speedmaster Chronoscope.
Love that.
Wow, interesting.
The one with the blue applied Arabics and blue hands. So legible.
So you love mine then? You love the one I have.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does it wear much bigger than this? Or is it? It's 43, right?
It actually wears exactly like this.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's 43, but professional wears larger because of the lugs.
Okay. I love that chronograph subdial at 3 o'clock. So
Yeah,
cool.
Me too. Me too. I'm with you, brother. Anybody else? Modern watch under 10K US dollars.
Are we talking about like new MSRP, going to the dealer and picking up one?
Yeah.
Open. This is open to whatever you want. Do you see how Rolex fucked us up? That we cannot think outside the fucking Rolex. We become so fucking Rolex
It's
centered.
sports watch or dress watch?
I gave you an answer.
A sports watch,
Go ahead.
maybe.
I gave you
guess.
an answer.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Ronnie.
I told
Ben
you.
is so much right.
A
Because
Tudor Harrods, limited edition. That's under 10,000.
Ben is so much right. If we had this conversation right now, 10 years ago, whatever we decide, I go right now, I go buy a Rolex because what you guys said. Now it's completely
No, I would say Pelagos on full bracelet. That would be my Tudor Pelagos on full bracelet.
Tudor Pelagos on the full bracelet. So you're not talking the new version, obviously, because it doesn't come on a bracelet. So which Tudor? The left hand, black. You're talking
Pelagos blue dial titanium full bracelet.
Well, TNT
the previous version.
No, the one with the full bracelet.
Okay,
That's
fair enough.
That's the FXT edition that was a limited or special edition that's been produced for the Marine Nationale of the French.
And Mr. Pontiff, are you gonna give us an answer to this question? I mean, we would love to know what's your opinion. What is the best watch under 10,000 US outside Rolex?
Speedy.
I'd have
Sapphire or
boring. It's already boring. There's like 1,700 billion versions of Speedy. I mean, it's already like.
Yeah,
Sapphire or
that's
Hesselite?
true. But knowing Archie,
Either.
I mean,
either is fine. Honestly,
Archie's talking. Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta tell you the truth, man. You got the 3861, didn't you, ABC?
Yeah.
I love the bracelet. The movement doesn't really mean much to me, but the way the tapering works.
And it's very slinky.
Beautiful.
So you got a sapphire one or Hesselite?
Hesselite. Do you know what? Because of you, Arch, I actually went to the AD and actually said Hesselite. I felt like an idiot.
Yes, Hesselite. Yeah. Look, I gotta tell you, man.
Crap. They're gonna think I'm an idiot.
No discounts in the UK on that, is there? No discounts. Full retail.
I got this pre-owned.
Pre-owned. Box papers?
Yes, this time, and the numbers do match.
Good.
But that guy, he's put it down to 3,800. This was 4,400 pounds.
Yeah.
I just thought go with one that's complete.
Yeah, it's for the sake of it, just go for it.
I'd say for me, my pick would probably be the medium-sized Cartier Santos.
Yeah, I like Santos.
I think with non-watch people, Cartier just has that name that when people ask, "Hey, what is that watch?" they'll know what it is. As in other terms like Tudor and Omega, a lot of people won't know what that brand is. So it's a lot easier for people to understand. That's a good high-made watch.
I like that. I like your choice.
Other than Rolex, it's Rolex and Cartier. People know, but
movements aren't that great though for Cartier.
They have an 8-year warranty. I think
you don't really
buy a
Cartier
Cartier
for the moment. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one for me personally. If I'm looking at a watch that's under $10,000, I'm looking at the following brands. I'm looking at IWC. I'm looking at Cartier. I'm looking at Omega. And I'm looking at the Tudor a little bit. Not a lot. and maybe even Breitling the way things are going. Who the fuck knows? But I am kind of leaning toward picking from Omega or Cartier for the reasons that actually Cameron says. Cartier is a good brand. It's a reputable brand. It holds the value, and it has a beautiful watches in that line. I would also go Santos. Now, when it comes to Omega, I have to agree with Pontiff. There is no more iconic and more important and better Omega than Speedy. That's the watch to have. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Pontiff's choice.
Have we forgotten the Breguet Type 20 or 21?
No, I haven't forgot. The problem
it hasn't seemed to have gone anywhere. You know, that watch has gone nowhere. What's happened? It's like JLC.
What my biggest concern with Type 20 is cost of service can be so high that exceeds the percentage acceptable for the value of that watch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got mine serviced. It wasn't terrible, Bear.
How much were the
Things
links?
are changing, brother.
How much were the links?
Listen, bracelet on that watch is a fucking expensive. I don't even think about bracelet when I'm talking Type 20, but my goodness, is it beautiful bracelet. Now, Paul knows how much the links are, so I'll let him answer that question.
Look, the links themselves, they weren't that bad. They weren't that bad, okay? They're about $80 each.
But I agree with Pontiff as well that it is so much aesthetically nicer than 21.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And they're under
why
the
can't they?
Umbrella. They're under the Swatch umbrella, so why is it that expensive if it's under a Swatch?
I don't know. Why is it?
It's their luxury brand. It's their luxury brand.
Yeah.
The 21's nice, Type 21.
I didn't like. Me and Bear were saying we didn't like the 21 as much, did we, Bear?
I don't like the one with the green and the orange.
They got the Type 20, Type 21, and they got a 22, haven't they? Is there three? There's no more than that.
Yeah, 22 is very big.
And the 22 is also a higher hertz rating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a higher hertz?
But I do want to say
that
I want to include Reverso in that group because I'm on a hype right now for Reverso. So I'm going to say Reverso. I'm going to say Speedy. Reverso, Speedy. Reverso, Speedy. You could get Reverso. You could get Speedy. That's good.
Anything Zenith?
Stick with those two.
Yeah.
Anything Zenith?
Under 10?
But by the way,
is a Chronomaster Sport under 10?
Yeah.
I know Zenith under 10. This one.
For sale. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. But by the way, what is the name of the Breguet, the Marine, the ones that they do for this the Submariner version? Marine Master, Marine.
Yeah,
something?
that's the Marine. They're kind of very funky. I don't know if they're great.
I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, Paul, but they give me this. They give me this Ulysse Nardin look. I don't know. They look like.
They do. I agree. They got that formal look. They're a diver, but they look formally. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. They do. I never.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be important like the Type 20s that they do, right?
No, Type 20 is really it's almost an anomaly when it comes to Breguet. It's a Breguet. It's not Breguet. It's a watch that people who are not necessarily liking Breguet like Type 20. It's an anomaly, truly anomaly. And it's a gorgeous watch. I knew nothing about that watch. I learned about that watch from Pontiff. He is the one that actually got me into it. And
did you buy one?
I think I bought one, yeah. I sold mine. I don't know if I did the right thing or not, but it was coming to the service time. I bought it, Archie. I bought my Type 20 for 5,000 Canadian.
Wow.
No lie.
Guys,
no lie.
How much were the service costs?
I didn't even get to ask, so I'm not going to bullshit you. I don't know. I just got out of it. Super chat.
Archie, super chat.
Super chats. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Level 999. €5. Hi, Arch. Thinking about pulling the trigger on the Breguet Type 20 in platinum with salmon dial for €30,000. What do you think of that?
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Archie, could you pull it up? Could
but
you
before he pulls it up, can we just read the super chat we missed?
It's
from
MJML. Breguet Marine 5717 Speedy Broad Arrow with date.
We'll bring that up as well. So let's start with whatever Pontiff wants to start.
Bring the Breguet up. 5817.
A platinum type 20. Fuck me dead.
Okay. He's saying it looks like a broad arrow a bit. I don't know.
No, he's saying he's just mentioning that as an alternative, right?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah, look, it is
this?
nice. No, relax. Okay, so
I
now
think
we've
the
got
Speedy, the broad arrow with date. Is that the Speedmaster 57? Very thick. It's a very chunky watch.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not that. It's got just the two subdials, like the chronoscope, those exact subdials with small seconds at 9, hours and minutes on 3, and a date at 6. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there was also a blue one. Did you know they did a blue one? I think that's the Japanese market.
Yes.
That's the one. That's the one I would get. That's the one I'd be interested in getting. But I can only get it from Japan.
Yes.
Wow.
I say.
I reckon the salmon.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know what, Archie? Again, Pontiff, I'm gonna agree with you. In this situation, I would go with this salmon, and it's not because salmon is trending.
No.
Because it's just beautiful look on this watch. So, on that watch. Big yeah.
What do we think about the?
Can we bring up the second, please? Second super chat watch, which was.
There, look at this. The salmon on the blue strap. What do you think of that?
Ooh, I like that.
And the blue on the black, that looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at that. That's fucking.
But I take that.
A platinum only
That's
into
gorgeous.
these versions? Is salmon and blue?
It's blue and salmon.
In platinum?
Yes.
Correct.
The salmon look nice, actually.
And what about rose gold there?
No, I go with platinum in salmon. I'm sorry, that to me is aesthetically just absolutely marvelous.
How much? 30K?
I love it.
30K for that watch?
Well, that's what he said. I don't know. She has a 30,000 euros. I'm sure platinum with salmon is not going to be cheap, regardless. It's a reputable brand. It's so.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go into
it's not as expensive as you think, Bear. You know what I mean? It's actually quite good value.
In the secondary, how much they sell?
Actually, there is a broad arrow 1957. Broad arrow, and he says with date. Date. Where's the date?
Look up Speedmaster 57, Omega Speedmaster 57. It's got faux patina as well.
Can we touch on the?
Oh, here's the date. There you go. Look at this. There's the date.
That watch is 16 millimeters thick.
Archie SP super chat.
16 millimeters thick. That watch is.
That's too thick.
SP CS $3. Bear. Is that the one? Which one are we looking at? Sorry.
This one.
Yeah.
CS $3. Bear. Are you interested in Chapeck and TARCDEC?
Yes, big time, and
I hate that
love
brand.
it.
You know, Bear.
I don't care that you hate it. I frankly couldn't care less. Bring it up. Chapeck, Antarctic, salmon dial.
You
guys.
and Paul
Take a look,
Salesius keep mentioning this dog, right?
It's not
It has
a dog,
nothing to
Archie. It's
do.
amazing. Oh
It has
my
nothing to
God,
do
you're
with
so
Patek.
stubborn.
Do you understand that?
Bring my favorite salmon dial.
There
Bring
you
the
go.
salmon dial, please.
Look at this,
Please.
Bear. Do you honestly? It looks like if you crossed a Gerard Perregay with a Royal Oak. That's basically
Well,
it, Bear.
this is a Patek? No.
It's a
That's
Chapeck.
a Chapeck.
Chapeck was their link to fame was that they had.
That's perfect. Bring that up. That's a perfect picture. The two Antarctics, one in blue dial, one in salmonish dial, and I think. By the way, Chapeck's heritage is all very relevant to Patek's heritage. So
It's a Phoenix. It's a Phoenix brand.
Oh my God, you are so
Chapeck's
stubborn.
heritage
When
is
you did anybody ever
They got-
tell you you're a very stubborn man, Paul? Did anybody ever tell you that?
They got nothing in common with Chapeck of old. Nothing.
It's absolutely gorgeous watch. It is. By the way, I think salmon you cannot get. That's good luck to you. The blue I think is available, but the waiting list is forever. So
really,
yes, I love this watch. I think I would really want it. Yes. I think it has a future. I think it's such a refined watch, such a cool watch. They have some really cool watches altogether. And I was a fan from very beginning. I always liked Chapeck. I like what they're doing. I like their approach. I want to hear actually, Lord, what do you think about Chapeck, sir? Please, I'd love. In all honesty, I'm curious about your opinion.
KC, second super chat.
KC. KC, where is this super chat?
Oh, sorry, CS.
CS $2. I ordered the Atlantic Blue, taking delivery soon.
Congratulations, CS. Beautiful watch.
Bear, what do they sell for? What do they sell for?
I don't know.
Nobody wants them, do they?
Why? Oh my God! Are you joking? Are you serious? They sell over retail, my friend. Don't even go there.
Yeah, I'm Bear. I don't have any strong feelings for or against the brand. I actually, unsurprisingly, side with the Pontiff on this one. In a way, when it comes to brands like Chapeck and Girard Perregaux as well, it's just the name that is the continuity. And Blancpain too. Blancpain is just a Swatch Group brand. It's not the oldest watch company in the world. It's just a name that Swatch Group bought up.
But see, for me, I'm kind of like Paul. When I like something, I try to basically push it, and when I don't like I don't like Blancpain. Okay, I don't like it.
Now,
I'm gonna immediately agree with you that it's a Phoenix brand because it works for my narrative. Okay, right. So yep, I agree. But with Chapeck, I have such a. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I do love Slavic influence on this. I love that it is a watch with such a strong Polish background. So actually, there could be.
Look, I wanted to say one thing though, because I do have something good to say about Chapeck. If you ask me, if I were to look at them as an independent rather than as a Phoenix brand, and I had a lot of disposable income and money were no object, then I could see myself getting one of these rather than the Laurent Ferrier, for example, which I think that doesn't do anything for me.
Guys, I'm going to take a
No,
shower.
I do. Go ahead. Thank you. Good night.
See you, Marcelo.
What I wanted to say, actually, Archie.
See you guys.
Actually,
Love you
Archie.
guys.
See you later.
Love you too.
Bye.
What's a reason for dislike for Chapeck? Like, what is not working for you? You don't like the movement. You don't like the design of these watches. What do you don't like about it? Besides that name doesn't appeal to you.
Are you asking me or the Pontiff? Who are you asking, Bear?
Pontiff.
I tell you, it's just the fact that this brand here has tried to capitalize out of its association with Patek,
I don't think so, because that's something that's not well known. It's not proposed like that. It's not positioned like that. It's a very much.
I don't like the
high
hands.
quality.
The hands aren't too bad on this one, but a lot of the Chapeck hands, they have that really weird sort of hands.
Okay.
I hate the hands.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the styling. I don't like the font. To be honest with you,
okay.
I don't like the fonts they use for their script on the dial.
Okay.
There's things I hate about it.
The dial's
It's like
nice.
a mother-in-law. It's the mother-in-law watch. It's just designed by everything I hate. She likes. You know what I'm saying?
Just as
Paul.
just as an FYI, the Chapeck name or the brand was created by Franciszek Chapeck, who was born in the Czech Republic and then moved to Poland. So he's actually a Czech.
Yeah, but it's a Slav. Again, I don't care. Any Slav is, to me, connection to what I love and admire. That's how I look at that. So for me, this represents a Slavic watch. As a Ukrainian, you should love this. Aren't you proud Slav?
Exactly.
You talking to me or talking to Archie?
No, I'm talking to Archie. What's your background, by the way? Ronnie Paul, what's your background?
I'm a dual citizen. I'm a Czech citizen. Czech
Fuck,
Republic.
you're Slav too. We rule this show, man. It's basically it's a Jews and Slavs that run this show, right?
It's like the Soviet Union, man.
There you go, my friend.
At some point, please don't persecute us. And
See,
we've
come full circle. We're back to the 1940s.
The way I feel about Jewish people, man, they suffered so much. I think they suffered for all of us for the next million years. I really wish I can leave them alone and have them have their peace. That's my position on that. But anyway, I love this watch. I know this was a super chat. I'm glad we're chatting about watches, but I do want to bring up a point that it's funny how whenever we start chatting about watches, the super chats stop. So then, guys, you bitch and complain to Pontiff how we don't talk about watches. Maybe because you're not encouraging conversation about the watches. Think about it. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just noticing that. And somebody yesterday, one of our supporters was actually complaining about it and saying, if you remember, Paul, and you responded, when they say, well, actually, the super chats happen always more when you talk watches, even you said, not really, not always.
Not really, yeah.
Not always.
Sometimes the concrete boats are the way to go. Bear, what do you think of concrete?
Concrete boats can be a good topic. Concrete boats can be a very good topic.
It's
anyway, we forgot to bring the watch from other super chat, by the way, which I would like not to ignore, from MJ, who's been a loyal supporter.
Yes,
and
he has.
It's a Breguet Marine 5817. So he's suggesting that.
Actually, we brought that up quickly there, Bear. That's the one we had there.
I hate it. I hate
Yeah, you're right. It's
recession.
got that Ulysses Narden look to it. It's very over classical, isn't it? It's non-sporty.
I picture big fat Russian a big fat Russian wearing this in his blue and white sailor shirt. That's the way I picture it. And eating sardines like the guy from Eva Sardines. Okay, that's the way I see it. And then the other option was a speedy broad arrow with date.
We saw that.
How about
okay?
How about the white gold version of this watch? It has a blue dial, a wavy design. Not this one.
That's
wait, let me pull it up.
That's rough. That's rough.
That's the one.
That's rough.
You don't like it?
And see.
Oh God, no. That hurts eyes.
What do you think, Bear? You really don't like it?
Okay, this I don't know. I don't know about that.
Bear.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What is the appeal to Russians about Breguet?
Well, it has a lot to do with you know, whatever was at one point popular. You know, you get into these local pop culture things, right? So wherever you are in that part of the world, something starts being like Longines being popular in Asia much more than in North America, like Rado being so popular in Pakistan and India. There are certain brands that play for the population.
I think also
the other and so on.
I think also some of the Russian previous royalty before that their family was beheaded, they had ties to the French Breguet.
By the way, I just want to give kudos to Marko Sekulic, who was the only one that get my joke on Eva Sardine. Thank you, Marko.
Pontiff, could you pull this one up, the shared screen? Pull it up,
sure.
Pull it up.
Sure.
Pull it up, Archie.
Which one's that? Sorry, which one, Lord?
This is. I have it pulled up already. If you share the screen,
sorry, your screen. Yeah, I can show that. Yep. There. Oh. What do you think, Bear?
I reckon
I can live with this.
To get with.
I can live with this.
That's nice.
That's white gold, is it?
I can live right. I definitely.
See, it doesn't need to have that fucking. You'd have to use a fucking Breguet rubber strap, Bear. You couldn't just use a standard one. They've deliberately proprietized
that doesn't bother me
doesn't
because
piss
I'm
you
a
off.
bit obsessed. No.
But you do have the option of you do have the option of a leather strap for this as well.
No, I would go rubber with this. Oh, I would definitely go rubber on this. How much?
This is okay on leather strap. It's 28.6K USD. On rubber,
okay,
it's the same 28.6K USD. White gold.
How does it do on a secondary market?
Soft as bauxite, I think.
Well, that's great. No, listen, that's great. That's great if you can get a watch like this at 50 off. Are you kidding?
One up.
Would you buy one, Bear? Would you go Breguet? Would you go Breguet, Bear?
Breguet is not my thing. I am, when it comes to these level brands, mostly Vacheron myself.
MJ, £2, 5517 steel bracelet. That's the military mil sub. Yeah, 5517. That's a military sub, vintage sub.
Oh no, I think he means the
No,
Breguet,
he's talking Breguet, guy.
This is the reference number, Pontiff.
You're right. It is too. Metal bracelet. I'm just going for a toilet break. I'll be right back.
And that one has.
To be honest, I like the metal bracelet, guy.
That one also has a blue dial, but it's not the wavy version, but kind of a sunburst design that.
Actually, Lord,
12 o'clock.
That would be my choice. And may I ask you, please, what's the retail on this one?
The retail on this one is right about 20K, I think. Let me make sure that this is in fact the steel one. No, this is. I think this is the titanium, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if.
Then I'm not interested.
I think it has a steel one, but I just want to make sure that I pull up the right one. What is this? And this is white gold, I think, again. Yeah, let's see.
Design is nice.
One steel, Breguet.
Actually, I think Alustut is confirming that it's titanium. He says, what about 5517 Breguet titanium? So probably that's what it is.
Yeah. So
I would never pick that in titanium, to be frank. I don't know. I would like that in steel or on a rubber. And what's the size of this watch? I forgot to ask. What's the size
40.
of these? Excellent.
The measurement is 40. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's the right size for that type of watch. Beautiful.
I mean,
absolutely beautiful.
I wouldn't mind. Going to the boutique and trying one. I should do that this weekend. Not sure if I would buy it, but it could be an interesting.
You are in New York, right?
No, I'm in LA, but they do have a boutique in Beverly Hills.
You are in LA. I always envy you people from LA and New York, where you can literally go to all these beautiful boutiques and check things out. And
yeah,
it's nice. It's really nice. Good for you. Good for you.
It's a privilege for sure.
Am I crazy to say I would love this in a no date form?
No, you're not. I think, like, to me, for example, the thing that I really don't like about the Nautilus always has been that date window, especially because it's in white and it's not this, doesn't match the color of the dial. So it's
good
always,
point. Good point. What bothers me about Nautilus is design of the case, which resembles the old-fashioned tube TVs, and I cannot unsee it. I cannot unsee it. Now, mind you, I'm a hype beast. Once the watch is hyped and everybody's talking about it, I tend to be sucked into it quite easily. I'm not gonna lie. So I do wish I can have a Nautilus. I'm not gonna bullshit you, but I find the Aquanaut design much more appealing. I like Royal Oak design much more than Nautilus.
Yeah.
I like the overseas design also much more than Nautilus. So from that perspective, and this is a pretty watch.
Yeah, I think also, just the.
Hey, what's the Chopard one that I like? That Chopard.
Alpine Eagle.
It's design. Say again.
Alpine Eagle.
You have an Echo. Chopard what?
Alpine Eagle.
How did you read my fucking mind? How do you do this? That's exactly the one I wanted to tell you. You read my fucking mind. All I said is Chopard, and you read my mind.
Well, we're talking about blue.
You are a wizard.
Sports watches.
Yes. Because this reminded me a little bit on it, and I think I would rather
the
take
Chopard
this.
Eagle. I
would take this
watch.
over. Oh, you are such a douche when you come in like this from nowhere. And you just burst my bubble.
$13,000? What the fuck?
You really don't like this watch, Paul. You really don't like this watch. Be honest. Let's stay non-snobbish for a while.
I kind of like the Millie Migler Chopard.
Yeah, okay, but that's a completely different topic. We're talking about disintegrated style watches. We are kind of got into that. Sure, I like Chopard Mille Miglia too.
They're
actually cheap.
Bear,
They're only just an ETA. They're nothing special.
I'll really, I'm going to be honest with you. I really wanted to like it because I found it in a dealer. They had not one, but a few in stock. She was ready to give me a very decent discount on it too. So I could have gotten it.
Yes.
I could have gotten it for much cheaper, not much cheaper, but cheaper than what I got my new Coke for. And I just
give me, please, because I'm really intrigued by this watch. Can you tell me what could you had it for out the door?
I could have had it out the door. It was before the last price increase, so the tag price was 12.9, right? I could have had it 12K including the tax out of the door.
I would have.
That's
I
not
would
that
have
cheap.
taken it like this, like this.
But I
love
added
it.
just a tiny bit, and I got my 16.710 full set. So that's what I went for. I understand you, but it just didn't do it for me ultimately.
It didn't speak to you. I like it, but then I also like Gerard Perregaux Laureato that I just got. I like that style. By the way, Paul, you have a super chat from Love Maldives.
Here we go. Maldives, love Maldives, £9. Why is the Omega Constellation Manhattan always discounted when integrated bracelets are bought up? Because it's from the 80s. And the Manhattan...
Can I respond?
It's a constellation from the period from the 80s, and that time period is over.
Can I respond to that?
Yes, go on.
What I wanted to say on that, first problem with that is because the change from original Manhattan constellation, original constellation was too dramatic and too drastic to bring up the watch that is completely different than original constellation. Second, it seems to appeal to the ladies. In a smaller size, it's always been a very popular ladies' watch. And it kind of kills that for the guys with the idea of having a feminine appeal. Also, it is, as Paul Pontiff says, carries a very outdated look, even with its modernized work. You have another super chat.
Super chats, thank you so much there. We've got another super chat, and this is from John Gold, $5. Enough with all this watch talk. What kind of fragrance, bag, car, pen go with this watch?
No, please, John Gold, don't kill us, please.
Guys,
I'm actually enjoying tonight.
Guys, I've got to go. I'm gonna hit the sack now, but it was good.
Man, it's great having you on, man. I want to see you in London, man. I really.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I gotta see you. Are you on my WhatsApp?
Yeah, I've got your WhatsApp. Quick thing about the new Speedy. The screw links are a nightmare because the screws are tiny studs.
They're a bitch.
Tiny studs.
I know. You tell me about it. They are the most fucking ridiculous. You got two little screws. It comes out. There's a pin in the middle. What idiot thought of this?
The pins and collars don't seem so bad now. You know what you're getting with pins and collars.
Yeah.
Look, you're not going to get a tiny stud that's going to fall on the floor and then it'll be lost. If it's lost, you are screwed.
Well, you got to go back to Amiga, don't you?
Well, thankfully, I didn't lose any. I was putting a link in.
But it's a real bitch. I know exactly what you're saying. It's awful.
Yeah. So
you should do instructional. Paul will do
Tim.
instructional.
Tim did a good video. Tim did a good video. His was the first one I saw.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think Paul should do instructional video. He's really good in sizing the bracelets.
Thank you.
Super chat from our man, Ronnie.
Right, see you guys.
Ronnie Paul, thank you so much. Ronnie Paul, $5. I'm going to take a photo. Ronnie Paul, $5. Happy birthday to your wife, Arch. All the best in 2022. Fantastic. 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 Hey, Ronnie
Wonderful,
Paul, I really
wonderful.
do appreciate that. Guys, I was looking at wrapping up.
Okay, boss?
Ronnie Paul, would you want to do a car show after this with me? Or you're
After
busy?
this?
Yes. Now.
Yeah, if you got some questions for me, we can go over them, sure.
As long as it's not a hassle.
No, I got a half hour.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to wrap up. One more super chat. CS $5. Why can't AP Patek GP come out with a new design for a sports watch? Man, their designs date back to the mid-70s. Isn't it for a new design? Good
Can
thing.
I respond? Can I respond? Can
Sure.
I respond?
Sure.
You fikers, you watch fikers, okay? You complain all the time about new Viking designs. Then what happens? Ademar Piguet comes up with 1159 and everyone fucking shits on it. And
Yes.
everyone wants Royal Oak.
Yes.
So you want one thing to bitch about and then you want to have other thing to buy. So this is watch community in its best. And by the way, CS, I love you, but I just wanted to respond to that. Thank you.
And also, you know, Rolex can still stick to their 50s design in the Submariner and the Oyster case, and everyone else will get the flack. Well, because as Goldberger said, is Rolex. That's it.
That's a good way of putting it there. I want to say thank you to everyone who came on today. It's been great. Lord, it's always a pleasure to have you, man.
It's my pleasure, and happy birthday, Hiromi, again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mike the Snake is a great guy. Ronnie Paul, I'll see you in the next show. We're going to do one quickly.
You're going to do one on
on this channel.
I'm going to watch
it.
So
I'll hang back.
I'm going to watch it.
Take care, guys. Love you all.
Actually, I've already put the... Okay, so guys, this new stream, I'm going to be doing a new stream. It's a
Ponte,
new...
With your permission, can I send the link to my channel?
Marcelo Time, please. Please,
no,
please,
I'm not associated with Marcelo Time anymore. I'm just sending my channel's link.
His
you and Marcelo haven't had a fallout, have you?
Marcelo had a falling out with me.
What?
Let's put it like that.
What happened?
It's okay. No worries. No worries. It's just, you know, I'm still a supporter of Marcelo Time. I think it's the best 24/7 stream. I love it.
I'm just putting a link to the new cut. You're not happy with what?
I'm just not going to appear there anymore myself.
Okay.
That's
that was terrible.
As long
we
as
love
you're here,
you.
I'm happy, to be very honest.
All we can, as long as you're
here.
here.
You're a great guest. You are extremely knowledgeable. You're well-spoken. You're intelligent. You're a great guy. I love being with you on the live stream. You're a good friend. Thank you very much, Lord.
Likewise. It's a pleasure, really, Bear.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, the stream is about to start. I'm going to end this here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for the birthday thing.
See you. Thank you, guys.
It's sad times. It's sad times. All our thoughts are with people overseas. See you later, guys.